Welcome. It's Sunday Shenanigans. VR's not here today. He quit. He said, I don't want to be a part of this no more. I'm going to take my family on vacation just to get away from you. There's 7 days in the week, Nick. But VR decided to book his vacation on a Sunday. Horrible. Horrible. It's a tough world we live in. It's tough to find good help. It's tough to find a co-host. It's tough to find someone to fill in. So I tried. I dug deep. I'll see what you guys think. I'm not happy with the choice. Anyone who's followed the saga of Jets content over the last week knows that I'm not going to be happy with this selection, but it's a rough world. It's tough times, but I'm going to be positive about it. That's my thing. I'm going to be positive. Here's the first positive of tonight's show. June is over. 1 month with no football out of the way. What's next? July to me. We have football next month. In 3 hours, 2 hours, 58 minutes, we enter the month where football begins. We enter the month where championship dreams run amok. We enter the month where the New York Jets and the New York Jet fans begin the journey towards the Super Bowl. It's going to be fun. It's going to be memorable. And I'm glad that all of you are going to be here to enjoy the ride on this channel and all the other channels. So buckle in. We'll build the suspense. Who's co-hosting? Who's going to be the co-host? I don't know. I do know, but you don't know. Stick around, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready?
Who bets on the Jets? Have you not learned anything about betting? The Jets are going to come back! No, they're not! They're never going to come back! They're never going to come back!
Long story short, the Jets are going to the Super Bowl. That's a promise!
Place your bets now, people!
Who do you want to win?
The goddamn Jets.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Thank you, producer JR. And just because I'm feeling in that type of mood, I was listening to Biggie, Eminem, Dead Wrong right before. We're going to drop this one too. Enjoy.
There's been a lot of you out there asking about who he be. Well, he's about to let you know.
He's Charles.
This rap is so hot, you'll play it on a loop. You'll never get the recipe for chicken noodle soup. Super a spider or even a bat. Got nothing on me or Bobby with his hat. Lady's gotta be a 10 if I'm gonna date her. Shout out to my homie, his name is Gator. I'm Charles.
To all you other guys trying to rap on Jake's show, got nothing on this guy and his flow.
He's Charles.
These bars be so hot, I'll get invited on Fallon. You know who won't? That hater, Alan. My comic book and movie takes are so hot and wild. Since my last verse, Johnny had another child. My YouTube is blowing up and becoming a star. Like takes are fresh like the clothes on VR. I'm Charles.
Jets, Yankees, comics, hip-hop. Nobody compares when it comes to him.
He's Charles.
I see everyone on Jake's show trying to prop bars. I'm the only one jumping over cars. Blowski calls the show and he's always really loud. Shout out to Nick, you know he'd be proud. I don't like Zach or his family, they're Mormon. First name Charles, last name Gorman. I'm Charles, motherfucker.
You just witnessed the debut of a proud New York Jet fan and a Jake Asman production. Brought to you by the man, the myth, the legend himself.
I'm Charles.
awesome. I love it. Let's say what's up to you, fine and distinguished gentlemen. And possibly ladies. There's been some ladies popping up in the chat lately. Shout out to Kim, Allison, Leanie, and all the others. Welcome. Jay Quest is the first one tonight. Can we get a check-in with Alfonso? Make sure he's okay. Jay Quest, first one in the house. Welcome, brother. Boomtown coming in from Canada. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Let's fucking go. Me checking in. Language boom. Us Americans don't speak in your foul Canadian barbaric way. Show some respect, Boone. This is not. What kind of fucking channel do you think this is, man? Infrared is here. Stack is here. Oh, that's Alfonso. I think that's Alfonso, right? Yes, Alfonso Stackhouse. He changed it. All right, you're playing tricks on me, bro. You're messing with my mind. Bobby is here. Bobby, he of 24/7 streaming on YouTube. Appreciate you. Nate being sent over by Bobby. Appreciate you, Bobby. Friends helping out friends. Very good, sir. Nice. Hughes Johnson is here. Not two words that anyone's ever said to me when I walked in a room. Mess is in the house. Three Siblings is here. The big fella. Check your Venmo, Bobby. Shout out. For those that don't know, Bobby Woodruff is now a Venmo recipient. He's dropping, I sent him $6.90 the other day for boobies. So I sent him $6.90. David D is here. Huck Tua. I don't know if anyone saw my tweet, but I can't wait till the Dolphins play at Green Bay on Thanksgiving night, cold. San Francisco at home. Jets at home. At Houston. Jets away. At Cleveland. Yeah, they're going to go like 1-5. The only one they'll win is the last game against us because it won't mean anything. Let's see who else we got here. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Ricky New York is in the house. Addison is here. Murdog is here. Offering for by sea or by land, I shall entertain all the masses. Thank you, sir. I was in a hot tub today. We had our fantasy football draft order party. And then lightning hit and downpour hit. Obstacle course, everything. Shoot a three-pointer. Run around the house. All big house, big fucking huge property. Run to the back. Shoot a beer pong shot. Me, I drank the water when I made it. Go, jump into the pool. Run across the built-in pool. Get out the other side. Go over, shoot a bago shot, run around the back of the pool. People were funneling beer. I drank a big bottle of water. Jumped back into the pool, and time done. It was wild. There's video, but I've lost about 70 pounds, and I haven't bought a new bathing suit, so my ass crack is out for like the entire video. Fun times. I'll probably send that out at some point. Brandon's here. What's up, Brandon? Wild Waves in the house. Jetted Out is here. Blitz BK, the famous MC. Dark Soldier, Tom Ace, Roger F. Everyone's showing up now. Trying to catch up. Mark Reese. Mark, I thought of you last night. I was clothed. But I was watching, the boy wanted to watch Step Brothers again. It's his favorite movie. And I didn't realize that the dad yells down to you jagaloons to Brennan and Dale. And I was like, holy shit, that's what Mark says all the time. So I thought of you last night. Clancy's here. God damn it. Johnny's here. I figured since VR wasn't here, Johnny wouldn't be here. Who else we got? Hank G is in the house. Dave Briga? I suck with names. Dave B is in the house. There we go. Dave B. Who else we got? That's it. We're good. That's everyone. So what's up? Here's what we got. VR decided to go on vacation. VR said, I don't want to do the show on Sunday with Nick. You got to find someone else. My reply was, and then when I found, oh, stupid loop is on. Loop the track, turn that off. When I found this person to come on with me, I felt like this. But he's going to bring some energy. And now, normally when I bring on a co-host or a guest, I'm very excited. And if you followed the saga of the last week through this show, through the darkness, to Bobby's show, to even Jake's, you'll know that I am completely defeated, dejected, and absolutely effing miserable that the jail sentence is over and Johnny is here with me.
What's up, guys? Hey, everybody. Did you say ejaculated too?
I may have.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
good.
Have.
It's a good word
association. I was we had it there at the draft party. Do you see the picture yet in the group I sent?
Yeah, I felt like I was at a
in
Japanese...
the middle of doing the obstacle course, and all of a sudden, lightning, rain coming in, torrential. Everyone runs inside, and then we ended up everyone was doing their shots and stuff and trash talking. And Gary's like, "I got a weight bench upstairs. Let's go." So we all go upstairs to this one room, and everyone just starts taking turns benching, and it was the most masculine hype up scene. It was like a movie scene. It's like the college or the high school videos when people start doing reps. It was fun.
It reminded me of a video that I accidentally fell on, and it looked like a Japanese bathhouse. So Knob knows what I'm talking about. If Knob's here,
of course not, though. Nope. I just want to say, so for complete clarity, and Bobby is completely aware of this because he was very upset when I summoned you and sentenced you last week. You are on very, very thin ice with me. So tread lightly. Make sure the baby doesn't come tonight.
I hope so.
We're on baby watch.
We are.
Tell her she's got to cork it up. No water popping until 11:01.
Dude, I'm like so ready, bro. It is like, look, shout out to all the women first and foremost, and what you guys go through, the hormones that you guys have to deal with, bro. Look, to F me up, just have a female cry in front of me, dude. I look like freaking what's his name from Talladega Nights, bro. I don't know what to do with my hands. I freeze up, bro. I can't take women crying, dude. I don't know why. It is what it is, you know. But yes, we are on Baby Watch. Baby Watch 2024. We're shooting for the 4th, but I don't know, man. The baby has dropped even more. I thought I was gonna have to call Nick and say, "Hey, yo, Nick, you're gonna have to call somebody else, bro. Like, you might have to hit up VR back and be like, yo, from the roller coaster, go ahead and get on the show for the Sunday Shenanigans."
I would have taken that. I would have taken anybody but you. I would have taken a Dolphin fan above you.
But I mean, you know where Unc is at right now, right?
I don't. Where was he headed? Up towards Virginia, right? Isn't he coming up your way?
Yeah, we were over here today. We were chilling, having dinner earlier.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Where are they seeing?
He's at King's Dominion right now, riding some roller coasters. So
nice. Little Green Bean Jr. with his roller coasters.
And there's another guy coming out here too, man. See, Nick, people like me, bro. So they like chilling with me and they want to hang out. So shout out to the big fella. Can't wait to see you too, buddy. Hopefully.
It's a bad economy. Nobody wants to travel far. I guess you got to settle.
Dude, Sunday shenanigans, baby. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm hyped, dude.
So let's get the. Let me get to this.
Oh, and by the way, he was listening to Diddy, guys. So don't be letting him say, "Oh, I was listening to some Biggie and Eminem." Nah, bro, it was all Diddy. He was talking about it's all about the Benjamins, baby. And when he was talking about Benjamins, he was talking about Benjamin. If you get my drift.
Yes. Shout out to Zach Wilson, who married the female carbon copy of himself. Did you see the mirror image? If Zach grew his hair in long, the teeth white, the skin tone, the facial structure, the hair, Zach is marrying Zachariah. He is marrying a female version of himself.
So is she going to be banging out DILFs, I'm guessing?
Daniel Murphy, the masculine, muscular man, Dan.
What up, Murph?
You can leave me and Johnny on and listen to Sweet Nothings.
Hey, Murph, how you doing tonight, buddy? Hope all is well.
Yeah, you take that blanket and you pull that over yourself and you wish it was us, brother.
Make sure you go ahead and put it all the way past them feet because I like to count them.
Yes. All right.
I love you, Nick. I love you, bro. I just got to break your balls.
No.
It's the shenanigans on Sunday, baby. Let's go.
It is. So I asked you what you wanted to do with a list. And go ahead. Tell everybody what you chose. And let's start this off.
All right. So the list that I picked out was like the most famous porno stars that are currently right now. And myself and Mr. Nick himself, it's actually the same list. So we had to scratch that and we had to go ahead and do something else. So, dude, our offense has been shit for so long, right? So we don't really have anything out there that I could be like, let me get a list of like a awesome offensive players that we could have. So I said, you know what? I was talking to my pops, hanging out with my dad. You know, he's giving me like, hey, you're about to have another one. Like, this is what you got to do. He has 5, by the way. So I'm trying to catch up. But he was like talking about his favorite safety. And I said, oh shit. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say my top 5 favorite safeties. Why not? And I said to Nick, and then Nick cursed me out. So here we are. On a beautiful Sunday.
I do. At least I'm consistent. Big fella, thank you for the super chat. Does Zach new wife have kids? Well, they're just engaged, but I didn't see a place for her to fit kids. She is very Ethiopian looking. Very Ethiopian looking. I don't know if she can put a child anywhere. She does not look like she eats. I don't know if she's ever had a carb. I think the only thing she puts in her mouth is teeth whitener. Her teeth are whiter than my hat. It's wild. It's not normal. But thank you for the super chat and good luck to Zach and her. You can say whatever you want about him on the field, but everyone deserves happiness off the field, and I hope it lasts.
Hey, yo, Nick, I did want to say something to you real quick, bro. Before that, did you see the awesome news that we got from the Jets? We got one of our old guys that has like about the same amount of children that I have, which we can't name them all.
Coaching,
yeah,
right?
Man.
The Bill Walsh recipient, Bill Walsh award. I saw it, but like I said, I was out all day. I read it briefly. I think Nikki pointed it out to me.
Yeah,
he was there with us for a little while.
Crow is back, bro. Crow is back.
Good for him. Good for him, and good for the players, man. He's a good player.
Yeah,
good player. It's not good to have another good voice, different perspective. Sometimes you hear the same voice day after day. Things get a little stale. It's always good to bring someone else in, someone who's played the game at a high level, right? And tell you some maybe tricks or tips that they do in order to get a jump on the ball. Because we know Cromartie who knows? Maybe help Sauce out a little bit, right?
Same frame, you think, right? The whole 9. I mean, hopefully he teaches them how to actually catch a ball. And we're going to see that impact the actual field this year as well. So I dude, I was happy, bro. I loved Cromartie, dude. I told you last time, I was like, when you were talking about the returners and everything, would you have wanted to put, I have him as one of my favorite Jet returners because, dude, every time he touched that ball, I thought he was taking it to the house.
Yeah, he's the epitome of the saying less is more, right? It may have gotten watered down if he did it all the time, but the fact that he wasn't an every kick returner kind of changed things up. Let me make sure my mic is on. Mic is on. Good. You hear me okay?
I hear you perfectly, bro.
All right, cool. Sometimes I unhook the camera from the USB port because the mic light will be on all night. And then it sometimes if I don't plug it in before the computer boots up, it goes back to the generic mic. So I just wanted to check it out. But all right, let's get to it. As the co-host / guest co-host / fill-in co-host, I will let you go first. Go ahead and drop. You're going to go from 5 to 1, work up the list?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go to 5 to 1.
Now, this is not just so everyone knows, this is not his opinion of the best 5 safeties ever. These are his favorite 5 safeties in Jets history.
Correct. Because a lot of these Jets, like the first one I'm going to say, his tenure with us was not long at all. It was literally 1 year. But shit, what a year, man. One of my favorite hits came from this dude. So with that being said, my numero 5, right, is number 30 himself, Laurent Landry. Bro, when he came to us in 2012, that dude was a hit stick literally on the field, bro. I will never forget these 2 hits that always come to mind. That hit on Julio Edelman, right, when he knocked that dude back into like 3rd grade and fumbled. And then the other one is when he flipped Victor Cruz. I don't know if you guys remember that hit in 2012, but dude, that dude was just a fucking monster, man. Like that dude was no Diddy, but he was huge, bro. Big. I mean, 2012, his stats that he had here with us, right? 16 games he played, 100 tackles, 4 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, and he took 1 tutty to the house, right? Which was against the Dolphins. Like, dude, I love that guy. Like, plus being from out here in Virginia now, you know, Washington was here. So I was able to see his career from when he got drafted by the Redskins coming on over. And then I was like, holy shit, we got a good dude. I was hurt when he left us because I thought he was going to stay, you know, but you saw what he did over there. So that is my number 5, sir.
I like it. Oh, you want to go alternate? You want to go back and forth?
Yeah, man, come on.
All right, we'll switch it up. All right. I wasn't ready for this. This is what you call live editing. All right. I had to be real with this. Got to have credibility when you do these things, right? And anyone who knows me knows that it ended ugly, but I'm not going to lie. When Jamal Adams was a Jet, I loved him. I know it didn't end well, but it ended better because we got Garrett and AVT because of it. That's part of it. That adds to it. Like it's like that Adam Gase led to Joe Douglas, right? Indirectly. Like Gase is the one that pushed for Joe Douglas.
So true.
Losing Adams and him being the asshole fool that he is led to this. So that's what can make me put him on the list. Knowing that you also took some of mine, which is fine, but I like to have different names on because it leads to different discussions. That's like one of the rules, right? What fun is it if you say 5 and I say the same 5?
Correct.
So I always let the guest pick their 5, and I'll pick my 5. So I mean, we had an all-pro safety for the 1 year when he blitzed against the Giants and took the ball out of the quarterback's hand and ran it back for a touchdown. There's not a single one of us that didn't lose our goddamn minds and thinking that was one of the best plays that we ever saw.
Hell yeah.
So I know it ended badly. I burned him to the ground. I attack him on Twitter all the time. Somehow he hasn't blocked me yet. So kudos to him for that. But anyone who watched Jamal when we had Jamal loved Jamal. And I can be honest and admit it. And I don't have to do the fake tomfoolery now and say that I didn't. When we had him, I loved him. But the hatred spewed the way it ended and the way he decided to handle himself. But when we had him, I think all of you guys are fooling yourself if you didn't say you didn't love the player.
Nick, let me ask you this. What do you think led to that behavior with him, for him to act out and outlash out the way he was doing it and whatnot with us, with his organization?
Selfish, bratty, ignorant, saying that you're a winner when you've never won anything on any level of football. Good riddance. I'm glad that we got rid of him. Obviously, it's led to Garrett Wilson and ABT, two guys who are borderline Pro Bowlers, if not better, when they have the quarterback or a full season of health with ABT. Listen. It was a horrible draft taking two safeties with the first and second pick. You hurt the team in so many other areas. It could have had Patrick Mahomes. Could have had Deshaun Watson, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Watson went a little later. I think they both went after Jamal. If I'm wrong, correct me. I know Mahomes went 10th or 11th. 9, 10, or 11. I always forget. But, yeah, I mean, let's be realistic. The Jamal Adams jerseys were everywhere. So people are lying in the chat if they're saying that they didn't like him when he was here. You did like him when he was here. But we hate him now for the way it ended. Absolutely.
I love him, bro. That. I agree with you 100% on that. I was on the same boat. I mean, seeing him blitz the way he would blitz off the edge, and you know that he would get home every single time. You loved it, bro. He brought that aura. He brought the whole, like, with the different, what was it? The sweatbands that he would rock, bro. You remember the 1, 2, 3 on each side? You know, he brought the swag. He was the one that had that real cool video with the, oh, shit. I don't know if you remember when they were releasing the new jerseys that we had before with the all black joints and all that. He was part of all of that. And to think about that is crazy that mostly all of those players are not here no more.
None of them are.
Yeah. So
none of them are.
Yeah. I mean, bro, like, you're right. I love them, but then the way he left, Deuce. I mean, you see what's happened to him in Seattle. He hasn't produced what he produced with the Jets. So it's why he was trying to fucking come back to us, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he? Trying to, be okay with the whole Jets nation again.
He personifies this generation of let other people work hard. He wanted more dogs, right? That was his saying. He wanted more dogs in the building. Real quick, I just gifted a membership to the channel. Hughes Johnson got it. It's the first time I've ever been a part of a Hughes Johnson. Hughes Johnson, welcome to the channel. We are now 8 memberships away from another emoji. If you gift that gets us there, you can choose whatever you want. So I might drop another one in a little bit. Let's see. But we are now 8 members away from the next emoji being launched. Maybe we can get there tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I got a really Johnson, welcome. Emoji.
If you are on Discord, let me drop that banner on the bottom. Hughes Johnson, if you're on Discord, this is the instructions along the bottom to join us and enjoy a group that has 2 Bobbies in it. Like I said earlier, when Bobby got his old account put back in, every lady's dream, 2 Bobbies. 2 Bobbies at once. We have 2 Bobbies in the chat. So what else do you need?
Are you bobbing for Bobbies?
Absolutely. Always. I never have enough Bobby. That's what she said. So, all right. We'll do like a little fantasy football. I'm in that mood today. I'm very happy I got the 11th pick. Very happy with pick number 11. I just feel that so many guys are cluttered together in fantasy football. between 5 and like 15, I'd rather draft at the end of round 1 and get an early pick in round 2 coming up. So I'm going to go back to my youth. And in my youth, I think I saw Yeti drop this name before. I grew up in the 80s and 90s as a kid watching football when safeties could play football.
Oh, yeah.
And I was very excited when we brought in Steve Atwater. I know it was at the end of his career, but he still made some plays, and I was a kid who was like watching one of his idols become a Jet. I loved Steve Atwater. I loved how he played the game. I love how he would dislodge the ball from anyone who went over the middle. I love how he would see a run play, get into the hole, and annihilate the running back. So I was a very, very big fan of Steve Atwater being a New York Jet. And oh, no worries, Hughes Johnson. No worries. Thanks for being a member of the channel. And the directions are on the bottom. If you are on Discord, and we'll get you over into the Proud New York Jet Fan Discord group. But yeah, I was thrilled when I saw that you didn't take Steve Atwater.
Yeah,
short run, but like I said, it was more like Aaron Rodgers becoming a Jet. I loved him for so many years, not being on our team, that when he came on the team, it was like a little boy's like dream come true.
Hell yeah. I mean, so like when I showed you my list, you'll see how the years are so together, man. So, and this is what I love about this, that you were like your top 5 favorite, because there's a shitload of people that do not like Landry. A lot of people don't like Landry. They were like, he sucked at coverage. He was not this good. So I don't know of Steve Atwater. I've heard the name, but I've never gone back and been able to look at it or anything, to that extreme. So
it's a very good question.
What's that?
Daniel Meehan, our resident Dolphin fan, coming in with I missed it because like 3 chats popped in. He says, I've never been a part of fantasy because I can never root for rivals. How do you do it? I do not draft anyone in the AFC East. Last year is the first year that I had an AFC East player on my team. And it's Josh Allen. And I took him because I am known and laughed at within the 2 fantasy leagues as the injury jinx. If I draft a player, the guy gets injured. So I will use my powers for good and hopefully to assist the Jets this year.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat, bro. I do not pick anyone. Look, I had a chance to pick up Tyreek Hill that year when he was like going off like crazy with the Dolphins every year, pretty much.
Every year.
Every year. Like I was like, I couldn't do it, bro. I can't. Like Tom Brady, when Tom Brady was like top picks to get as a quarterback. Fuck him. Couldn't do it.
Well, so yeah, that's how I normally do it. But we'll see. I got the 11th pick. We did like a quick mock of the round 1 tonight, and
hell yeah.
And if everybody sticks to it, I was able to get Puka at 11. I'll take Puka at 11 easily.
Monster. Not when he plays us though.
You give me him at 11. Garrett Wilson went 10th.
Oh, and shit.
Puka went 11th. But we'll see. Plenty of time. I think we're doing our draft August 27th.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. 24th on a Saturday and 27th is the other league on a Tuesday.
Hey, you know what you should do, man? As a cool, proud New York Jets fan type of thing, you should make a league and get like 12 people here. That'd be kind of dope.
That's fine. That's fine. If we have more than 12 people that want to do it, we can do different divisions, and then.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
Like do it like how big? Like I'm talking about like single
every 12,
defensive players.
Every 12 people that want to do it. Every 12 people that want to do it, we'll set up a league. I'll have someone commissioner the different league, and then the championship, the overall champion would be the highest scoring team. Say there's 4 divisions. Whoever's the highest scoring team in championship week is the overall champion.
Oh shit! All right, that's kind of cool.
It's simple, yeah. So you can win your championship, but now you don't know what the other leagues are doing, right? Like people are gonna have to be posting what they did.
All right. Well, let me
Go.
go ahead and give my number quattro right after you that you just did.
Go
Now
ahead.
he's a fan favorite. I fucking always talk about him. I love them. The shortest safety, I think, right, of all time, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Jimmy Leonard himself. Dude was a monster with us, bro. Number 36. He was that guy, bro. He was a walk-on in college. His whole story is awesome. 5'8", 188
Yeah.
pounds, and it hit like a fucking hammer, dude.
But he played like Levon Landry.
Exactly.
He played like he was Landry size. Yes, very good choice. Very
And
good choice.
his cover skills were awesome. Like he would pick the ball off, like running, and then just basket catch the damn ball, which to me would make no sense. That dude doing that. I mean, awesome. Played 40 games with us, 184
Dude,
tackles.
here too.
He was the QB back there,
He,
bro, for
he
all
always
that.
knew where to be. He was in the right position. Very, very smart player.
He had a 10-year NFL career, which is crazy to me. You know, he got drafted, of course, by the Bills, right?
Went to the Bengals after us, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Browns.
Browns? Okay.
Yeah, he went to the Browns. He was what was he? Bills. Then he went to Baltimore. Then from Baltimore to us, and then to the Browns. And then I think he had a little stint in Denver, if I'm not mistaken, which I think that was his last one. But dude, favorite hit. Yeah, I don't know if you remember when during the Chargers game, right? He laid dude out. It was the wide receiver number 80. I can't remember his name, but I just remember he hit the dude so hard he fumbled the ball that his helmet popped off. Anybody else would have not tried to go ahead and get the damn ball back, right? But he did. Helmet was not on. There was dudes jumping on him, and guess who came back out with the ball, bro? That guy, I love the man. He was a fucking beast. He was a little tank of a dude, you know, 5'8" at 188 pounds, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. Crazy to me. So, but I love them, bro. Love that dude. That's why it's hard that I picked him as my fourth favorite.
I got no problem with it. It's a good choice. Who you got next?
All right. So this one is another one. This is another one that a lot of people don't, because people will be like, oh, he did better when he went to Arizona after us, blah, 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 and everything. People were kind of questioning him, et cetera, et cetera. Number 25, Kerry Rhodes. Okay, I like Kerry Rhodes. I've always liked Kerry Rhodes. I thought the dude was a beast. Favorite hit was against the Raiders on the sideline. One guy was trying to come and block him. He chipped the dude off of him and still made the damn hit on the wide receiver. And it was like, no, bro, it was, I don't know if you guys remember it. It's one of the most loudest hits that I think I've ever heard, because he took out two people with one shot. It was dope, man. I mean, 80 games with us. Dude, his stats with us is kind of crazy. If you he had 420 tackles and 15 interceptions and one touchdown. Like, I did not think he had that
made
many
plays.
interceptions. Yeah. That dude was
he made plays.
A monster. Yeah. So
real quick, I'm going to share this for those who haven't seen it yet. That's Zach's wife. Like I said, it's the female Zach. And there's one person in the entire world that's jealous that they're standing next to Zach Wilson and they're not. It's Hawk. Hawk wishes he was there next to Zach. Hawk wishes he had the ring. Shout out to Hawk. I don't know if he's in the chat. I don't think I saw his name yet, but I'd say it if he was here too. So I'm not talking behind his back.
Hawk is upset. I'm not sure if you saw it on the Discord, bro. He was like physically upset today. Like, he was sad. He said he couldn't do anything. He's been in bed all day.
Yeah. He's probably like letting doors slam on grandmas at like Quick Checks and everything. Like, he's just like being rude to society today because he's heartbroken.
I mean, dude, she's a little baddie though, bro. I have to say.
I can't. No. It's a broomstick with hair. Not attractive.
I mean, but you can't really see it though.
Nope. There was other pictures. There's other
Oh,
pictures.
okay.
His Instagram has other pictures.
Oh, you still
Green
follow
shares
him?
some of them too. Yeah, why not?
True.
I don't care. He did nothing wrong to me.
Yeah, he did. He did everything wrong to us.
That's all right. Listen, man, not every player is a success. That's fine. As long as you don't Jamal Adams us on the way out, I wish you well.
I mean, he did carry himself at that press conference with the Broncos really well. He said nothing bad about us. So
he never said anything bad here except for that day where he was frustrated with New England, right? And he didn't say anything bad about the fans, but whatever. All right. Jimmy Leonard, baby.
All cheers, right. Dog. I got my coffee Bustelo for you today.
I don't have Bustelo. I have Mattinson's. It was on sale. 72 cups for like $16 last week. So I was like, let's do it.
Café Bustelo. El café de los colombianos.
I'll never go to bed.
Que le gustan los colombianos. Para usted y para nosotros. Gracias.
Sorry, I must have hit the SAP button when I was not looking. All right, so it's back to me for a double banger.
Yes, I love him.
Well, same way I just said with Steve Atwater, the original Billy Badass of safeties was Ronnie Lott.
Oof, yeah.
Ronnie Lott was a Jet. Ronnie Lott was my favorite player at the time. I know it was at the end, and I know he wasn't great as a Jet, but like I said previously with Atwater, having what was the best safety that I ever saw play football and someone I idolized as a kid, Ronnie Lott was just like a dream come true for a young football fan to have that guy on your team. So in terms of favorite, sure. Give me, I'm fine with having Atwater and Lott on my list. Next up, now you took two of my guys that would have been my number 2 and number 3. So this would have been my number 4. But I'm a gracious host.
I appreciate you, sir.
I'll let you have your gentleman. And I'm gonna go with Eric Coleman. I'm gonna go with him, and you know, part of the fandom of Eric Coleman is he's now works at SNY. He's fun to listen to talk football. He's a great representative of the Jets, and yeah, I mean, give me Eric Coleman. That's someone else I'm trying to reach out to get locked up for an in-season interview.
That would be dope, bro. I mean, that's another one, bro. Like, I mean, dude, there's people that I left off because I was fighting it, and it was just like you were saying, it's the fandom. Like the Ronnie Lott one, right? I remember my pops always talked about him and all that, you know, was stay speaking about him, blah, blah, blah. And then he came on over to us and everything. You're right. He wasn't the same dude. And then Coleman, what you just said right now, bro, like he's another one. He was a beast as well. Very not talked about as well. I don't know why he's not. He did really well with us. I just think it's just because we sucked, you know?
Yeah, it was a downtime, those early 90s. It wasn't very fun.
Yeah. Oh, let's go, baby. I'm ready for these two, man. I know when I sent you, he said he went ahead and just to give everybody a little bit of what happened, right? So I sent my list to Senior Nick, right? And all I got was middle fingers for 1 and 2, especially number 1, right? But I'm gonna hit you guys with number 2 first. All right, so the original number 33, the man, right, that I was pissed the way Jamal Adams acted towards the end. I felt like it was disrespectful to this dude and everything, you know, was Eric Smith. Ashton Davis reminds me of Eric Smith, right? Like a dude that makes plays. He's there. Like it makes no fucking sense and all that. I don't know if you guys remember, right, when they try to start him and he didn't do so well. He was more of that rotational type of safety that would come in and out and everything, and then he would make plays, right? Same thing that Ashton Davis does now. So for myself, I loved Eric Smith. I mean, he was all with the Jet. He is a Jet. He was drafted by us, stayed with us, and then didn't do anything. His career numbers are actually pretty crazy too. If I could go ahead and say it, I mean, 27 passes defended, which is a lot. 6 interceptions, 4 fumble recoveries, and 308 tackles. Tackling dude. Like the guy was a beast. Favorite hit, right, was against the Colts when he knocked Collie and made him do a whole they still play it to this day, a whole front flip, bro, and do busted his shit on there. Awesome, awesome, awesome guy. Now, are you ready for the numero uno? The one that you were like, after this Sunday Shenanigans, I probably will never let you come back on this damn thing because I think he's one of your favorite players
this
of
is
all time.
the last hurrah.
And
enjoy it. Enjoy. Drink it in, brother. Drink it in.
Bustelo, que los colombianos toman.
Sí, papi chulo. De nada. 5
right.
pesos tacos.
All right, so this dude's numbers are pretty nuts. All right, let's just say that. This was one of my dad's favorite players. So that's the reason why Nick likes this guy, right? Dude was a beast. I mean, look, I was young, so I never really was able to see this guy. But the way my father spoke about him, right? I went to go look back at his tapes, and I was like, holy shit. Like, this guy is just everywhere, right? Number 22, Eric McMillan. The guy is a beast, right? I think before what Sauce did, he was the last one to do that, right? To go ahead, rookie year, win defensive player of the defensive rookie of the year, as well as make it to the Pro Bowl on his first year.
No, it was Ronnie Lott. Ronnie Lott started off as a cornerback, and he was the first to get All-Pro.
That's what I'm talking about. Never mind. Different
It was
different
Ronnie Lott.
positions.
I know what you're saying, but it was to make All-Pro and something else as a rookie, and it was Ronnie Lott. Sauce was the first one to do it since Ronnie Lott because he started as corner and transitioned to safety.
At that position, though, right? Because, I mean, he's a safety, so my fault on that. I didn't mean to do that. But anyways.
No worries.
The dude first year, again, 3rd round pick, right? His first rookie year, 8 interceptions. And he took 2 back to the crib, bro. So beast, playmaking ability was always, always, always there. And he took 2 fumbles to the house as well. Monster. So first year comes in, does that. Second year comes back in again, right? And he goes ahead and gets 6 more interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries for a touchdown. He makes the Pro Bowl as well. 22 interceptions in his lifetime, 6 forced fumbles, 5 touchdowns, and 1 for 92 yards. Monster. I was like, damn, Dad, was he that good? He was like, yeah, that number 22 was everywhere. He was a beast. He wasn't the same after he left us, right? When he went on to, I forgot what other team. I think he had like a whole bunch like Kansas City, other whatever, but he was not the same. He was always and will always be remembered as a Jet. That's my list, bro. That's the list.
I like it, sir. I like it. Well, that leaves me with an obvious choice at number 1. And I alternate back and forth between who my favorite defensive player is all time for the Jets. And it goes between linebacker Marvin Jones and it goes between this guy, Victor Green. And Victor Green, to me, was the best safety we've ever had. And it's an easy choice. I thank you for leaving him for me, knowing that if I had to put my favorite 2 safeties together on my favorite Jet team of all time, it's Victor Green and Eric McMillan. Like, that would be the combination I go with.
See, I remember Victor Green, so I could have put that, but I was like, damn, I'm being like real greedy with it,
That's
right?
Okay.
So, but I was talking to my dad, and I was like, man, shout out to my pops. Let me go ahead and give him some love real quick. it was cool chilling with him and whatnot over the weekend. So, damn, man. But this is our list, bro. Like, we didn't fight. We like kumbaya over here.
What's
Like,
wrong with Marvin Jones, bro? Anthony, what's wrong with Marvin Jones? He was a linebacker in the middle of the defense who set the tone in the run game. He was phenomenal. What's wrong with Marvin Jones? Are you mad? Are you mad, Anthony?
What's everybody been saying about our little safety list? Did it trash it?
Lot of no, there's a lot of comments coming in about the players all around. Tom, there we go. That's the positivity I'm looking for here, Tom. Loved Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones is phenomenal. Here's a question from Snowball. No love for Marcus?
It's a tough one for me, bro. Like,
I mean, he would be, if I had to put, he'd probably make my top 10, but he would be like 9 or 10.
Yeah, agreed. Same boat. It's love and hate with that one. I mean, I thought he was well for us and what he did with him and Jamal back there, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like that whole Marcus, I thought we were gonna get him. I was like, please, Lord, do not let him come back to us. It's like, JD, don't get this dude. I think he's still a free agent. I don't think nobody's picked him up, right?
I was surprised. McCagnon picks. Nobody wants to sign. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. Why is my internet so slow?
Dude, it's been raining like crazy out here, dude. Like if you see for some reason my stuff flickering and everything, it today's been a non-storms like all day. But look at us, bro. No arguing today. We're here just talking about kumbaya and shit. Love. Some love, bro. It's the Lord's Day, baby.
Anthony, I think you're getting confused between someone saying the best and their favorite. Marvin Jones is one of my favorites. I don't know how you challenge my favorite. I'm not saying that he's the best linebacker we've ever had. Just saying he's personally one of my favorite players. And I've met him off the field and had conversation with him. So that kind of, I get that personal connection with him. Shout out to David D., 2-month member of the channel, using his super chat to say, shout out to Taylor at Chili's. That girl has a sweet ass. By the way, Hecklefish 2028. The moon is hollow. Finally. Love you, Dad. It's a lot to take in. We could do like a whole 2-hour show breaking this comment down. But way to get all, you covered everything that was on your mind there.
Who is Taylor and what does she look like?
I don't know.
Obviously, she has a sweet ass. Hecklefish 2028. What does that mean? Like we're going.
Donnie Abraham was a corner. I saw someone mention Otis Smith earlier. Otis Smith was a corner too. I was at a game in 1997. Otis Smith, it was against the Buccaneers. Otis Smith returned 2 interceptions for touchdowns, like right into our lap. We were like the 12th row at the old stadium, right down in the end zone.
Shit. Dude, I'm so pumped for this damn season, bro. I cannot wait, man.
I'm in an argument with Anthony right now. Anthony, I've had a lot of injuries myself. Do you pay attention to the channel? It's the 1-year anniversary of Toe Mageddon and my toe getting chopped off. So, yes, I have a special place in my heart for players who rehab injuries, Anthony. Now, God damn it. Fall in line with everyone else and show some respect.
Are you going to put him in the hole like you did me for a long time?
No, I'll never hate anybody that much.
Aw, that was cute. Thank you. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome. You have a special place in hell.
I fucking feel so loved right now. This is amazing. I can't stop smiling.
Jim Hudson. Yeah, that's way before my time, Dave. Way before my time.
That's why that Eric McMillan pick for me, man, was tough because again, I mean, this is 88 to 92, bro. I was born in 87. You know, so I I
You were
mean,
born in right as the prime of Eric McMillan's career was getting fired up.
hmm and again, my pops being a big Jets fan, so he saw all that. He always talked about him. Always talked about number 22, number 22, number 22. So that was dope. I mean, shit. I mean, what do you think the safeties that we got now? Right? I mean, Tony Adams, Chuck Clark, Ashton Davis.
I mean, I'm not huge fans of them. Hang on, I'm messaging you. In the private. I mean, Ashton Davis. I really, really love Ashton Davis, and I wanted him to get a long-term deal. I really, truly did. I love that he's a role player, and I love that he always finds a way to get the ball. You cannot put a price on guys who find the ball. It's this game's about stopping the other team, but getting turnovers on defense. And as much as we all love Sauce, and no one on our team can do what Sauce does, nobody gets turnovers at the play turnover to play ratio that Ashton Davis does.
True
I
that.
would love to see him get a bigger role, but then again, like, you know, the scales, right? You play him more, maybe his effectiveness level goes down, right? His effectiveness rate isn't as good.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with him being that third safety. If somebody gets dinged up, he gets some more playing time. If we're doing, I think it was the Charger game, we were doing, or Kansas City, we were doing some 3 safety sets to have a safety move up on Kelsey. I'm okay with all that.
Hell yeah.
Big fella again with the super chat. Thank you, sir. Great list. Would have combined them. Leonard was a decent safety, but sucked at punt returns, which turned me off on him. By the way, your prop is right about Eric McMillan. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
So, hey, yo, but peep this out, right? Nick, you've known me for a while now, and you know my ass is on
I don't make
some,
all great decisions. Don't hold it against me.
Well, you're welcome. For the first moment, the light was shining right behind me, and I mesmerized you. So,
Yes.
with that being said, right, it's Sunday shenanigans. Let's have some fucking fun, bro. Like,
do it.
let's do some word association, right? I know my uncle will be proud. Like, that dude is like knows his shit, right? I do. My word associations are very like kindergarten, so please don't like kill me and whatnot, right? But it's Sunday. Let's have some fun, bro. I'm gonna name some females, okay? If you're cool with that. Let's turn it up, bro.
All right.
I mean,
not jet related. We're going off the jet topic.
Oh, we're going off the jet stuff, right?
All
I
right.
mean, why not?
Mix in a little jet stuff with it.
Okay. So then how about this, right? She was just all over the Jet news as a female, right? She was DMing a couple of Jets players and all this stuff that was going on, and it made big news. This one is for Bobby. So I'm doing it. Bobby, you're watching this. This one's for you. All right. From the Jersey Shore, Angelina.
Oh, train wreck. Train wreck. And anyone who has anything to do with that show is an absolute train wreck, and their parents should be ashamed and embarrassed about them.
Dude, so
train
true.
wreck. Train wreck is the first thing that comes into my mind.
I love the Jersey Shore, though, man. I still watch it to this day.
Oh, I haven't seen it in over a decade. I think the last time I saw it, my ex-girlfriend, like 2011, was watching it with her kids, but I would leave the room when it was on. I don't know. I hate the Shore. Even my years as a drinker, I hated the Shore. I hate the crowds. I hate it all. I hated it. Like I never did the Shore bars. The occasion that we did, like I was miserable. Like I couldn't wait to get out of there. I hate waiting in line. I hate the prices. I hate the crowds. I hate the filthiness, disgustingness. I hate it all. I hated it all. I never went out the night before Thanksgiving. I hated going out for New Year's the couple times that I did. I never did Cinco de Mayo. I was a drinker. I would get drunk at 11:30 on a Tuesday morning. I didn't need the clicky days to go out. You know what I mean? The cliche party days. Those were days I took off to recover and avoid people.
Yeah, you know what I call those days? I call those days rookie moves. 'Cause I same
Yeah.
here, dude. I would
Yes.
never
It's
go
rookie.
off front. Yeah,
It's the amateurs come out. Listen, I want to walk into a bar, sit down, relax, drink, make fun of people, and whatever games are on TV. That was me. Like, I never wanted to do any of the shore bullshit. I hate it.
I could feel the anger coming out of your voice when you were just
I
saying
hate it.
that. Just said the
I hate
Jersey
it.
Shore. So I'm
I
glad that
hate
I
it.
pissed you off. This is
Hate it.
awesome.
I
You're
hate it.
welcome. Mission complete. This is what I do, bro. I piss off my uncle on our own show all the time.
My parents are ashamed and embarrassed by me. What should I do about that? At this point, just accept it. You're long in the tooth like me, pal. At this point, we are who we are. There's no changing it, Gar. We've drawn our line in the sand. We have our takes. We have our lifestyle. We have our personalities. There are no changing it whatsoever. Oh, they were the worst. They were the worst. When I was doing Uber, I would Uber on New Year's. I'd start driving at 6 a.m. and I'd go to 6 p.m, and I'd go to 6 a.m, and I'd make like $700, $800, $900 doing Uber. It was great.
Let's do this real quick, right? Since we just said that. I think it's story time with the proud New York Jet fan, Mr. Nick Shine himself. Can we have a Uber ride confession story? A good one, bro. Sunday shenanigans.
All right.
I want people blushing.
That I've told these. I'm trying to think of which ones are on air worthy.
What about this one?
Memorial Day weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, and I was driving. It's about like 2:00, and I'm up in Newark, and I get a call to pick someone up, and I pull up, and when I pull up, there's people like bringing like milk crates and stuff like out to the car and loading up a car. You can see they got blenders and mixers and all this stuff, and they're loading up. They're like, "Hold on, we're just finishing up. We'll be there in a few minutes." And two people are walking over to the car. It's young guy in like his mid-20s, and then there's an older dude with and all of you old heads will appreciate this when I say it, like you, Gary, others. He had like a 1980s leather starter jacket on, like Ahmad Rashad type of jacket that had patches of all the different teams on it.
Oh.
And it was just a generic NBA leather jacket, right? A fucking heavy leather jacket. So they get in the car, and the young guy goes, listen, he goes, it's, I got to be home first. I got to be at work by 5:30 in the morning. Can you drop me off first and then drop off Uncle B? I'm like, all right, no problem. Uncle B says, man, I was good till she brought out that coconut and that pineapple. Last thing I heard Uncle B said, his head dropped immediately and he was out. He passed out. Now I'm saying to the other guy, I was like, listen, this is the right address. I'll bring him here. I'll get him home. He's like, yeah, you just make sure he gets up the door. Sometimes he wanders. I'm like, all right, man. He goes, the guy like gave me $10. He's like, thank you. I appreciate you. Uncle B drinks too much. Now, he's passed out. My girl calls me at the time, and I FaceTime her, and I was like, look at this. I'm like, Uncle B's just passed out in the back seat. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, nothing. I'm like, he got in the car and he passed out immediately. Now, he lived in Irvington, and the neighborhood that he lived in Irvington is not a place that you find me at 2:30 in the morning. Okay. It's just, I'll word it that way, right? I think everyone picks up what I'm saying here. Now, it's one way in, one way out. It's a long rectangle. It's like
shit. Okay.
Yes, exactly. You know the type of neighborhood.
Yeah.
That place that I should be.
Yeah.
I'm driving and I'm showing her to him, and I didn't realize there's a speed bump because it's faded. It's not like yellow painted. And I go, oh shit. And I hit it. Like I didn't see the speed bump. It was about 15 feet in front of the car.
Oh shit.
Remember Along Came Polly, where Ben Stiller like face down the hairy chest? He flies forward, hits the passenger seat, goes back, goes, I'm up. You didn't need to do that. I'm like, all right, Uncle B, my bad. I'm sorry. He immediately passes back out. I go around. I come around. Now it's a holiday weekend. People are hanging out outside. I pull up, and the houses here are a lot of two-family homes.
Mm-hmm.
So I get out of my white Chevy Malibu, me, as white as the car, gets out, and there's a couple guys hanging out on the porch. There's like 4 or 5 of them. And they see me, and now right away I stick out like a sore thumb. Like I said, I do not belong here. I go around the back of the car. I'm like, Uncle B, come on. Uncle B, come on. We got to go. Come on. We're at the house. I finally grab him like a child. He's like 5'7", 5'8". I grab him like a child by the back of the leather jacket. I get him out of the car. Now, the car between the door, his foot gets stuck. So his foot falls behind. The Timberland that he had on gets stuck, and his feet don't get out of the car. So it looks like I'm dragging a dead body out of the car now. I stand him up. Now everyone's like, yo, what the fuck you doing to him? I'm like, he's passed out. I'm like, he had too much coconut and pineapple. And somebody goes, oh, Uncle B tend to do that. I get him up the 6, 7 steps to the door, and I'm like, which one is his? They're like, man, we don't fucking know. Fuck you, man. Leave us fuck alone. They're yelling at me. They're heckling me, and I'm like, oh, my God, this is turning bad quickly. They went from being friendly for about 5 seconds to now I'm public enemy number 1. I'm hitting both doorbells. I'm knocking on both doors. Finally, I just lean him with this heavy-ass leather jacket on the door. As I start to go down the steps, he's squeaking, sliding down the fucking door. Now, 2 of them, one was sitting on like the banister of the porch, hops off. And I go, oh, fuck. I'm going towards the car. The back passenger door is open and the driver's side door is open. As I'm walking around the back of the car, 3 of them are walking towards the street. The only thing I could fucking think of in the moment, King Kong ain't got shit on me. And then I run from the back of the car. I dive feet first into the car. My foot was on the brake before my ass had even entered the car. And I hit the shifter in the drive and gun it. Both doors swing shut, and they're just fucking throwing shit at the car as I'm driving down the street.
Holy shit.
I'm going to catch up with the chat comments.
What the fuck, bro? What were you thinking, dude?
I was thinking like the Denzel Washington. You got to intimidate before you show you're intimidated. I mean, don't mind that when I get back in the car, she's yelling at me, what the fuck? Because she's still on the FaceTime. She's like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, nothing. Just met some locals, and we got along.
Yeah, I never done no crazy shit like that, bro.
That was one of them, Uncle B. But I got him home. I got Uncle B home safely.
By the sliding of his face. Pelican Bay motherfuckers.
That's all. Funny. Right, Jaden? Right, Jaden? They're not very welcoming.
Yeah, that dude's funny, bro. He's a trip.
Yeah, so that was one. But
so what would be the word association with that incident?
Fear. Turning fear into comedy.
Shit,
yeah.
Bro.
See, yeah, splits. They're probably Dolphins fans. They didn't want to be. Yeah, Rick. Unfortunately, times are hard, man. It's summer. Camp didn't start yet.
Hey, Rick, how about our Mets, though, baby?
Let's get back to the word association. You got anything Jet related? I feel like we went a little too far off here. Let's get back.
All right. Let's Jet related. Okay, let's do this. the 2024 Jet season.
Potential.
Okay.
Potential would be the first word. The potential is there for this team to accomplish everything this fan base has been waiting for. This team is filled with potential. And as a Pop Warner coach for many years, potential is just shit you haven't accomplished yet. You can have all the talent in the world. You can have all the expectations in the world. But if you don't deliver on your potential, it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. But the potential for greatness is here. The talent is here. Everything is set up for this team to be the last team standing, holding the trophy as we all cry tears of joy. So, potential. I mean, there's been years where we're going into it and we have to convince ourselves we can win 7 or 8 games.
It's been like forever and a
This
day.
team has all the potential to be the best team in football, regular and postseason. They really, truly do.
All right. I'm gonna do this one for you. Right. I'm gonna break it down because I've been really like trying to see what I could think about when it comes
Aurora.
to this side of the
One
ball.
of the females, Aurora's here. Kim was here earlier. Aurora's here now.
Hey,
I
Aurora.
saw Sarah in the chat too earlier, real quick. We got females popping up. Nice.
You're welcome, bro.
Real quick. All right, go ahead. While you're asking that, go ahead. I got some other stuff I gotta get to. Go ahead.
All right. Our special teams.
Intrigued.
Okay.
I'll go. Oh, that's all right. I'm intrigued by the return game. Let me say that. Intrigued is for the new return rules. For our special teams players, elite. When you look at Morstead and you look at Zerline, they've been elite. They've done it in year where we didn't win a lot, but you got to have very good special teams to change the field, to make clutch kicks late in the game. And our kicker and punter are elite. I'm intrigued by the new return rules and what we can do out of it. We've always been a team that even when we're bad, we end up with some good special teams players. Yeah. We have a very good special teams coach, and he's stayed through multiple regimes. So even the awfulness that we've had knows that this guy can coach, and this is a guy that you want here. So I'm intrigued by what we can do, and the guys that we already have in place and we know what they can do are elite.
Would you say that might be like possibly the kink in our armor, right? The whole like return piece of it for us, because we did lose such a big player in Justin Hardy. I know people are like, it is what it is, blah, blah, blah. But that dude was that guy over there. And I know he got replaced with what's his name? I can't even think of his name right now.
Irv Charles.
But Irv Charles? There we go. Yep, South Alabama cat.
I think when you get guys like Irv Charles, Ashton Davis, Sherwood, Adams, you're gonna have Brownlee, Gibson, you got Sherratt, and I forget the other linebacker, but Will McDonald will be on special teams. JJ might be out there, right, at times. Barnes is there. Thank you. We got some good guys. Eccles will be out there. We got some good speed. We got guys with experience, and now I'm curious to see if they go with guys who can block better, because you don't want your starting offensive linemen out there, right? But if you got guys who are lined up 5 yards away from you, wouldn't you want like a Schweitzer or somebody else that if you want to go with a power attack to that side, somebody who might be able to hit a cornerback in a 5-yard window, seal them off and go? So I'm very curious of the strategy of the special teams, and not just week 1, because we're not going to see somebody drop their best game plan on week 1. You're going to see it maybe week 8, when all of a sudden late in the game, you need to change the field. And now you're going to drop one of these returns that we haven't seen on film yet, that no one's seen on film yet. Right. And,
bro, like I went back and I looked at the XFL and I was trying to see it, dude. It is the most confusing shit Like I don't get it, and I'm trying to see how to bring it in within the NFL, bro. It reminded me of like the back in the day war, right? Where it'd be just a straight fucking roll of people and all that, and they're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like it, I don't know, bro. Like, and I feel like that might fuck us in the game, and me, that's maybe me being, same old Jet mentality with it and all that, because it's a fear, you know what I mean? Because to be honest with you, the couple of games within the last couple of years that we should have won was because our punt returners sucked, but we took care of that. We got the leg and Morstead, right? But it's always been special teams, bro, and it's something that's not really being talked about. I'm trying to see if there's any leaks out there in regards of what we're going to do, and there's not, bro. There's nothing
Nobody's.
out there. Nobody's
Nobody.
saying shit.
People are going to be so generic in preseason. You're not going to see stuff really brought out until you need that game-changing moment.
Dude, all right, let me give you this. Let me give you a player then, right? Everybody keeps talking about him, right? I don't know if you really said anything about him yet or anything, but Stiggers.
I already used the word potential. Fascinated.
Okay.
I'm fascinated with him. I'm fascinated with the path that he took. I'm fascinated with his story and the reasons that he's done what he's had to do. I'm fascinated with a guy who puts everything on the line for his loved ones to succeed and refuses to take no for an answer and refuses to fail. And this game of life and football are all about capitalizing on opportunities. And this guy has an opportunity. And I love that. I've said it before from the moment we drafted him. I love that our organization shows no bounds with where they'll go to look for talent and then take someone from this league and say, hey, let's get him in the building. Let's make him a part of this elite secondary because we see something in him that nobody else does. So I am fascinated with learning more about this guy. I'm fascinated with seeing him play, and I'm fascinated to learn, can he get to CB2 in 2025?
Yeah.
Because I am a very big I don't want to say proponent, but I'm a very big believer that DJ Reed is in his last year with the Jets. And you're going to need someone to take over that role. If you can go from $11 million a year down to $1 million salary and get quality play, that's a huge help to the rest of your team, especially when you're going to have to give Sauce $25 to $30 million a year. You're going to have to give Garrett $30 million a year. You're going to have to pay JJ. You're going to have to pay Brees. You're going to need some guys drafted in rounds 4, 5, and 6 to come in and start and be effective. So if it's about building the pipeline, get him in the room, see what he can do, that's fine.
You don't think that with that interview that he just had and him consistently bringing up that I've made my money, I'm good on my money, that he won't take a Aaron Rodgers discount just to stay with us because of the potential of what we're building? And
He's not taking $1 million. You need to lower the cap of your cornerback starters because Sauce next year should still be on his rookie number. When you give an extension, right, after the third year, Sauce is eligible for an extension. That's what a lot of the quarterbacks do. That money won't kick in until year 5. Year 4 will still be the rookie money. I think you let him go. I think you get the compensation pick for him and go from there.
Okay.
I don't want to give, and I'm not saying he can't play. It's better for the Jets to get off of a 29-year-old cornerback instead of tying yourself to him for a couple more years. He served his purpose. He helped change the culture. He's still playing at an elite level this year. I expect great things from him, but I would rather CB2 go down to a $1 million a year contract, and I would rather keep Carter because I think it's harder to replace what Carter does than it is to replace what Stigger's got length. He's got long arms. He's got a long frame. That's what they want in these schemes. They want that length. So when you're playing the zone and then you got to retreat, you got bigger guys to do it.
Yeah,
They love that frame with Sauce, and he's got a very similar size to Sauce.
Yeah, when the whole Cromartie thing today, when I saw that, I instantly thought of Stiggers because of the same body frame and all that. And who not better to have that type of player to be able to go ahead and kind of show him the ropes. That's what I was thinking, at least in my mind. I'm gonna do this for you real quick because I love this. It's pretty dope, bro. So you're very wise with your words, my good sir.
Thank you.
A player that nobody's talking about, but he's still there, right? Brownlee.
Theft.
Really?
Go steal Alan Lazard's job. That bitch doesn't deserve it. Go steal Alan Lazard's job. Be a thief. Go take it. He don't want. Listen, everybody knows Aaron Rodgers last year when they broke away from the voluntary camp and the mandatory camp. He purposely mentioned Brownlee, Charles, and Gibson by name. Coincidence? All three of those guys made the team? No, it's not. So I'm expecting huge things in Brownlee this year. Go steal Alan Lazard's job. I think Alan Lazard is going to be a healthy scratch again multiple times. I think the coaching staff is soured on him. I think they're hoping that somebody takes this guy's job and they don't even have to play him because they don't trust him. Robert Saleh never, ever, ever says a bad word about a player. And he basically brought out a Rolodex with the calendar, circled the day, and says, that's the day we can get rid of this player. They don't want him. They don't want to trust him in a big moment. So go steal his job. Make everyone's decision easier. Be a great blocker. Go catch all the high point balls. Be a great teammate. Don't play with a soccer ball before a fucking American football game for an hour. Do what it takes to steal that job because I'm rooting for the guy. Did you freeze? Oh. You're out of here. All right. While Johnny figures that out, let me bring this up. For any of you interested in going to the opener, here you go. We have the home opener. We have myself. We have Boy Green. Can I change this to this? Nope. That's the other way. Bigger? That's what she said. Nope. That's just me. All right. Here it is. Ticket and tailgate package for Week 3, New York Jets versus New England Patriots. Thursday night, September 19th, 8:15 kickoff. Send your full name, email, and purchase details when you PayPal or Venmo. If you PayPal, the email is there for Boy Green. If you Venmo at Nick-Shine-1, it is $140 for the ticket. That is the price from the New York Jets. The tailgate provided by Tailgate Joe is $65. So for $205, you can get the ticket to the game and the full tailgate. Unlimited food, unlimited drink, beer pong tables, DJ, Bag-O games, tons of food, tons of drink options. We hope to see you there. So take that, screenshot that, do whatever you got to do. Let's get this going. The Jets are supposed to call me either tomorrow, Tuesday, or the following Monday to lock this in. So anyone who needs a game ticket, get that money to me this week. The tailgate, we can wait till like August 15th. If you want to pay now, listen, I live tight. I get it. If you want to pay the ticket now, lock your ticket in, and you can always add the tailgate down the road. If you only need the tailgate, that's fine. Come hang out with us. If you already have your game ticket, that's fine. We get the 25 people for the tailgate. We get a VIP tent. Bad weather, we have a tent to be under. We have some tables set up. You guys can eat on, stand around and talk. We'll have a meet and greet table for not just Boy Green and myself, but for other content creators who will be there. We take pictures, have a great time, smoke cigars. If you need the game ticket, we get the 25 with the game ticket. The New York Jets will give us 5 on the field passes before the game. So we'll do a raffle. Boy Green and myself will be in, and we'll do raffles and randomizer for the other 3 people.
I'll be there.
Yeah. All right, I'm trying to sell this. Shut up. Trying to sell this to people, Johnny. Damn you. Infrared already purchased 3 tailgates. Knob is in on the tailgate. Boy Green, Connor and his dad will be there. Boy Green's dad will be there. Woody, who does the afternoon show with Boy Green, will be there as well. So
Johnny and his uncle will be there with his dad, and his daughter will be there.
Superstar Riley will be the star of the day. There's no doubt.
Yep.
So if anybody, whatever you need a tailgate, you can tailgate with us. You need a game ticket, you have a game ticket with us. The seats, and just to be clear again, for those that have any questions, the $140 is the price we got from the Jets. Boy Green and I make nothing on any of this. The Tailgate Joe price is the price from Tailgate Joe. We are not making a single dollar on any of this. We're just looking to put together a great time for all of you, and have a fun experience.
Hey, if you guys have not seen tailgatejoe.com, y'all need to go ahead and go look on that. The food that they put out,
yeah,
bro, I was like, holy crap. So it's worth it.
Hawk will be in the Hawk mask, charging 1 hug per picture. He also will have the mask on so nobody sees him crying over Zach Wilson getting engaged to somebody not named Hawk. It's a sad day for him. Glad he was able to pick his head up off the pillow, stop shedding the tears, and joining us.
I texted him and said, hey, come on, Hawk. We're here for you, buddy. It's okay to not be okay. So thank you for coming over here, Hawk. You always have a shoulder to cry on. You too, Nick. Yo, but this is dope, bro. Like, I mean, the prices for this ticket just in itself and where you guys going to be sitting at, and then the tailgate stuff, dude, that's awesome, bro. And then being able to go ahead and meet you and Boy Green as well. Y'all need to do it, man. Hurry up. Go ahead and get it. And then all of us are going to be there too. I mean, not just like myself, my uncle, right? You're talking about Hawk. You're talking about Bonesy. Even good old Bobby might be out there now as well. I mean, Snowball, you know, the whole ROH, like most of us will be going on there, you know, which is, hey,
what's
awesome.
ROH? Really old honkies? You're not a part of that.
The ROH is like really only hot guys. So I'm just saying. Hey, dude, you can't say nothing, bro. You were in a room full of them today.
I don't know how you got hot guys out of that, but
slap ass.
Yeah, if anyone needs, go back, get that info. We hope to see everyone at the game. And please get that money out. Let's get that locked in.
Hey, and Nick, can I ask you one more word association really quickly?
No, not until the banner's up. Go ahead.
All right. Johnny boy.
Nuisance.
Explain.
I don't even want to talk about him. I'm trying to be cordial here. You're going to make me be rude. Persistent. Persistence, the word I use here. Evidenced by you on call waiting to go to the hospital again.
Dude, so I'm gonna give a little nice treat today, okay? It is 3:30 in the morning. Okay. I gotta take a piss in the morning. I wake up and she is looking at me, bro. Like this, like looking at me, right? If you were talking about you were fucking running, butt cheeks were clenched, you already hit the brake, doors fucking slammed. Dude, I had none of that shit, bro. There was nowhere for me to run. My life was feeling in danger at that moment. And I go,
Understandable.
so I look at her and I go, hey, you okay? What's wrong? No, you've been sleeping for the last 3 hours in peace and I can't. So now you need to stay awake, bro. It's fuck, man. Like, I need help, bro. Help me. Help me.
You're you have to fight your own battles, my friend.
Dude, I'm fucking losing, bro.
You created your own hell.
Yeah, I live in it with gasoline draws.
I just gifted another membership. This one's to Cincy Matt. What other show do you guys watch where the host is paying for fans to get memberships out of his own pocket? It's the only one I know of. I watch a lot of shows.
Bobby Midnight.
We are now 7 away from a new emoji. We are 7 members away from a new emoji.
Nick is gonna be arm candy for Bonesy. Yo, infrared. I had to drink some damn Bustelo today, bro. Like, you guys don't understand, dog. And then like at that time, so I couldn't go back to sleep. And she's like, hey, we need to finish up all this other stuff. So like it's 4:30 in the morning and I'm doing the new baby fucking breezer shit and the new baby stroller. Tough times, man. Should have text freaking Nick to see if he was awake.
Oh, no, I went to bed. Me and the boy were sleeping last night by 11 because my daughter was supposed to have softball games in Staten Island starting at 8 o'clock, or she had to be there by 8, and we were going to go. But her mom texted me at like 6:20 in the morning. My alarm went off, and she texted me a few minutes earlier saying the game were canceled because of the weather today out here. It was just like the humidity was so bad. There was just like rolling thunderstorms.
Yeah, dude, that's what just happened to me. Like all my whole stuff
Whoa!
just went out.
Whoa! Hold on. Smile, Johnny. God damn, I hate that I don't have a picture of you on my phone. Ladies and gentlemen, Alan has promised Jake 100 memberships. The Jets get 13 wins. He will promise me 50 for 12 wins. Alan, I appreciate that. And I look forward to the 12 wins. You are a very brave man for putting that out there. And respect to you for even suggesting that. I look forward to this journey. And I look forward to you being the most miserable person on the planet after we get win 11 with about 3-4 games to go.
Hey, yo, I could tell you this, bro, about Allen. Like, he's a man of his word, dude. I remember he said something similar to that to Jake about some shit that he said, and he came through. So if you're saying that, man, he solidifies it. So I think the dude's solid, bro.
Yes. Cincy Matt. I gifted a membership. The second one I've gifted today, I paid out of my own pocket, and you received it. So you are now a member. If you are on Discord, follow the instructions on the bottom and get into the group and join your other Jets fans and go from there.
Yo, Nick, let me ask you this real quick, right? And chat, you guys check this out too. And let me go ahead and get your guys' answers in the chat, right? If you weren't a Jet fan, right?
Oh, hold on
And
1 second. Business coming in. Snowball. The last 4 digits of my phone number are 2764. Okay. Snowball is now in for the tailgate. Thank you, sir.
yeah, you said I could do that later, right? I don't gotta do it right now.
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be there because I'm gonna do it. That's what I meant to ask you for the kiddos. Same price for the kids too?
I'm waiting to find out. Tailgate Joe was in Colorado this weekend, I think, for Morgan Wallen.
Oh,
He
nice.
took a quick trip out there. $65. Snowball, you are in. Done, brother. You are locked in for the tailgate.
All right, Nick. You ready for this one?
I'm waiting to find out about kids. I sent a question asking because Connor's 12. Someone else who sent Boy Green money was asking about this kid is 6. So I can't see him charging $65 for a kid.
Bro, my daughter,
That's small.
she'll have like a hamburger and she's full, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I hear. Bonesy, I do not have PayPal. I think Boy Green does. It's on the flyer. You could send it to Boy Green's email. We'll talk off air, Bonesy. We'll figure it out.
Your Bonesy, you know I got you, baby boy. It's my guy. Anything for Mr. Bonesy.
Go ahead.
All right, peace out. All right. This is a cool question. I normally have it with all my boys and shit like that. We talk about it. We put like politic in regards of it. You know, chat. This is for you guys too. I want you guys' answer as well. Now, if you were not a Jets fan, right? Who would you be a fan of? What other team would be the
Dude,
one?
I just asked my kid that question last night. I said, based on color scheme alone, and being a North Carolina Tar Heel fan, I would either pick the Titans or the Chargers to have that color blue. But I will tell you this. I would pick, if it was color alone, I would, not that I see color, chat, but I would love the baby blue that the North Carolina Tar Heels. I will tell you right now, my second team, if the Jets are out, give me the Bengals. I'm a big Joe Burrow fan.
Yo,
big Joe Burrow fan.
That's awesome, bro.
Very big Joe Burrow fan. And
that's crazy.
I will say on record, I think there's only 3 teams in the AFC that could win the Super Bowl: the Chiefs, the Jets, and the Bengals.
So that's crazy you say that, because that's the team that I would be a fan of. Like, you know, growing up during that era, bro, I was a big Corey Dillon fan, bro. I loved Corey Dillon. I hated when he went to the Patriots and all that. Palmer, same thing. I mean, I loved TJ Hujmanzada. Loved fucking Ocho Cinco when he was over there, dude. Like, they had a squad back in the day. And I was always like, damn, you know, the color schemes. I thought it was dope with the whole like tiger print and all that.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. So
yeah.
that's wild you say that. And then so second team, you know what? I've never put any thought into that if it wasn't the Bengals. Dude, I would probably have to go, and this might get me like kind of like people gonna be like, what the fuck? Right.
What?
But
where you going?
Well, Scott probably would be like, I don't want to be a friend anymore, Johnny. But the 49ers,
huh?
The 49ers.
When I was a kid, the 49ers in the 80s, how could you be a kid and not enjoy watching that type of football, right? For me, it was Montana, Roger Craig, you know, Rice and Taylor, Tom Rathman, the Ronnie Lott. Like, how could you watch that Niners team and just not appreciate them? But for now, I see the Lions popped up a lot of names in the chat. I agree. I think the Lions and the Jets are very similar teams. We've been punching bags. We've both been down for so long that excuse me, there's a mutual respect, I think. It'd be wild to see a Jet Lions Super Bowl, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
It really
two teams
would.
that are constantly down.
Did you see what Scott put? I told you, bro. I knew he would be mad at me and shit.
Yeah. I know. I gotta wait till once VR comes back from vacation, Johnny will.
I was gonna go ahead and
there's
FaceTime you
certain
tonight with
teams.
him.
I'll be honest with you. There's teams in the NFL I'll always hate. Steelers and Cowboys come to mind.
Correct. Same. I'm on the same boat.
Philly, because how awful the humanity is there.
Correct.
I don't hate the Giants. I rooted for the Giants when they played the Patriots in both of those Super Bowls, right?
I hate the Giants, dude.
You know, I've never hated the Bengals. When I was a kid, my step grandmother, her blood nephew was Bruce Kozerski, and he was a starting lineman for the Bengals in the Super Bowl. So, you know, I've never hated the Chargers. I respected LaDainian Tomlinson and Phillip Rivers. You know, there's just teams that haven't ever bothered me. You know, the Rams have never bothered me. You know, I appreciate them and their coach. You know, there's just those teams that you can never, ever bring yourself to root for. You know, outside of our division, obviously. And now the Chiefs are, yeah, Zach, perfect timing, man, with the comment. And now the Chiefs are that team that you hate.
See, but I can't hate the Chiefs, bro, because I felt like they've done it the right way. I mean, they're not out here getting like all these big time players, and I don't know, bro. Like I low key like the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs and what they've done over there with
I
Andy Reid and all
respect
that.
them. There's a difference. I respect the Kansas City Chiefs. I respect that they find a way to win games. I respect Andy Reid more than any coach ever. I really, truly do. I've always said he's the quarterback whisperer. I now want to see, because Andy Reid can't coach forever, I want to see, is it Andy Reid or is it Mahomes? I know Mahomes makes amazing plays. I'm not questioning Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in football. But when you have the best play caller, play designer ever in football, I want to see how does that ship go when Andy Reid decides to retire.
I mean, true.
I need to see it. Like, it's the question that needs to be asked. Was it Brady or Belichick, right? Now I want to know Mahomes or Reid.
Dude, that's crazy, man, just to think about that. But yeah, I mean, again, it would be the Bengals, and then probably it would be the Niners, bro. I just liked everything that the Niners have always done, and just the history. You know, I mean, it sucks that, of course, I pick another team that hasn't done shit in the Bengals. You know, so, dude, if you see all the teams that I like and whatnot, bro, it's like, Johnny, why do you torture yourself with all this? And I keep doing it, bro. I mean, look, you have the Yankees, you got the Tar Heels. You know, you've seen it. I don't. I mean, the only team that's given me any kind of like the two teams, and you and I have the same team in that we like both of us, is our Bulldogs, right? And then for me, it's the Rangers, you know, because of what they've done in '94. Other than that, I haven't seen
Bulldogs,
shit.
Yankees, I've all seen win multiple titles. And I know people sometimes joke about this with this hypothetical. My hand to God, I would take all of those teams finishing in last place, winless, for the rest of my life for one Jets Super Bowl. That's how much the Jets mean to me above all the other teams that I root for. I don't care what happened. I will give up watching sports. I don't care. If the Jets win one Super Bowl, it'll be the greatest thing to ever happen aside from my kids.
Dude, I'm on the same boat.
No brainer. Like, I would give up football. I'll give up everything. Like, I have no reason to watch the game anymore. We win one. I'm like, that's it. This is the greatest thing ever. Why would I ever want to watch another game? I won't. Yeah. But, like, if you gave me the option, like, Nick, would you give up football for the Jets to win a Super Bowl this year? I would sign everything away. I would take the televisions, the laptop, everything. I'll never talk football again. This team winning one would be the most important sports thing to ever happen in my life. I don't care about any other sport. I don't care about any other championship. I don't give a damn about any of it. Give me one with this team.
I mean, bro, look at the fan base. It's fucking what, the last day in June, and we're talking Jets right now, bro, right? And like,
Oh,
what other fan bases out there, dude? It's doing this right now. There is none out there, bro. And yeah, man, you're right. I would be on the same shit, bro. Like, I would.
I don't care. I'd make any promise. If you gave me the eye, if there was some magical fairy, and I don't mean a Dolphin fan, but some magical fairy that appeared and said, what would you give up for the Jets win? I would give up my legs. I don't care. Put me in a diaper for the rest of my life. I would do that for this team. I honest to God would. There's no limitations to what I would give up to see the Jets win the Super Bowl. I would give up everything. I would give up everything on this earth except my children.
Would you give up
the boy? I could be talked into. Like if that's the deal breaker.
Would you give up the proud New York Jets fan channel?
I would give up talking football. If I had to give up talking football, like I could sell it. I would make a deal. Give me 1 week. Give me 1 week. And then I'll go into obscurity. I'll go get buried in Scott's backyard. I will disappear in Scott's yard, and I just sit up there, and I will never speak to any human being again. You give me 1 week to celebrate it, and then I'm gone. I would vanish from the face of the earth, dude. I'm dead serious. There is nothing, aside from my children, that I would not give up.
But let me ask you this then, right? With that being said, because I feel the same way, bro. I'm on the same boat with you.
Joke's on you, bro. I'm diabetic. Already happened.
I mean, with that being said, right? Like,
easy. I'll shave the beard. I'll shave the beard before the confetti even hits the goddamn ground, Murdoch.
Why is it that this fan base is so like invested the way we are, man? Like, people don't understand it. There's no such thing as Jets bandwagon fans or anything like that at all. What's the reasoning behind it, Nick? Like, let me know, bro. Like, what? Why are we such huge fanatics?
1 week later, the proud New York Yankee fan channel launch. No, Snowball. We can't. I said today at our fantasy football draft party, whatever you want to call it, draft order party, one of the guys is a 49er fan, and 5 of us are Jets fans. And they were like, I don't expect to win the 49er game. And I was like, I don't expect to win it. It's a tough place to play. It's an elite team. They were just in the Super Bowl. But then I did, but if we win that game, we're going to be fucking unbearable. We are going to be awful. I would not give up Bobby. I would not give up my friendship with Bobby for it. We're going to be insufferable. I'd become anything you say, anything you guys put in the chat, yes, I would do it for one Super Bowl victory with this team. I would give up my life. I honest to God mean this. You give me 1 month and then I'm gone from Earth. You give me 1 month to celebrate it and say goodbye to everybody. I would give up my life for this team to win a Super Bowl. Honest to God would.
Nick, let me say this real quick. I would say that I would be actually really sad, bro. Like, as much shit as we've gone through with each other, I would not want that. Because there's nobody else that I could break their balls about.
It would be my honor. If I was met with the option, and like if I said to guys, we're going to win the Super Bowl, I've made a guarantee. We're going to win the Super Bowl. I guarantee you we're going to win the Super Bowl. And then the day after the Super Bowl, I like provide like the paperwork with the fairy godmother and say, this is what I did. Fuck it. I couldn't
give you.
I'll die a legend.
I couldn't give you up, Nick. I just couldn't.
That's fine.
I would try to go to like New Orleans to get some voodoo rituals to try to bring you back to life. Like Weekend at Bernie's. We play a song and then you just come back to life.
Yeah, Scott will dig the hole. If I could have a farewell with everyone, that's it. I'll be fine.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Scott digs a shitload of holes, bro.
Dude, we turned the funeral into the biggest New York Jet party ever. Like this guy, like we do the Jet parade. As someone asked, I think Patty Grimes asked, what the Giants have done when they won the Super Bowl is they do it through Canyon of Heroes in downtown Manhattan, and then they brought it over to the parking lot at the stadium. That's what they did both times.
And you know what I would have to do, right? At your funeral. What you did to your pops.
Oh, try to put in the Met hat with me? Yeah, that's fine. Even if I get you a Jet Super Bowl, you're a thoughtless prick. I make the ultimate sacrifice for you, and you still want to troll me.
Hey, I mean, it's like full circle, right? I think you would want me to do that.
Pick up this conversation prior to the AFC Championship. You'll be back next year either way. We all will. I'm just saying, if I got proposed, Yeti, it's hypothetical. It never happened. But if I got proposed, hey, would you give up your life for a Jets Super Bowl? I would say yes. Just give me 1 month to enjoy it. Give me 1 month to enjoy it, and then I would rid myself from the earth. Yes.
I can't let you go, Nick. I just can't. I don't know what I would do.
You're the reason I want to go. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Can we put a poll? Can we put a poll? Do we give up Nick's life for a Super Bowl? Yes or no?
Everyone should say yes. Everyone but Bobby. You got time to hang out? Are you pressured to get off at 11? That's what she said.
No, I'm good.
I'll answer the poll. The poll was 99% said yes. We would sacrifice Nick for a Super Bowl. Bobby was the only one that said no. Oh, breaking news. Snowball says Bobby says yes. Damn it. All right. Wow. That's a question. Would you start drinking again for that last month? No.
Good.
No. I'll tell you a funny thing. They did at our fantasy thing today, we did an obstacle course. The beer pong table was shooting. I was like, just pour a cup of water on the side. After I make the shot, I'll just drink the water and then they were doing a funnel. And I was like, just give me, where'd it go? One of these bottles. And I brought it down to like 12 ounces in it. And then I just I squeezed the bottle, water shot out my nose. It was funny. The video is hysterical. And one guy goes, why don't you just drink the cup? No big deal. I go, oh yeah, it's no big deal now here for you. When I wake up in a goddamn alley in Atlantic City Wednesday afternoon, not knowing what happened the last 4 days, I go, see, that's the part that you don't see. That's the part that you don't get. It's like, oh, you just have one sip. It's okay. And then all of a sudden, no. That's why it'll always be a no. I can't ever enjoy it again. I couldn't ever enjoy having a drink. There's no way that I could ever bring myself to sit down, enjoy it, because I know the misery and the hell and the disappointment that comes to everyone else if I do that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's not worth it, dude. I'm proud for what you've been doing, man. So, hey,
thank you, buddy.
Kudos to you, man. It's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
And to everybody else too that's doing that, it's amazing, man. So, like, I mean, dude, Nick, I remember when you used to come on here and it'd be just like a couple of us and be up here just,
And I would just use it as a place to sit down and drink. And I'd get up every 4 minutes to go get a new 16-ounce Pabst Blue Ribbon. There's videos. Go back and look at the old apartment with the gray wall behind me and the dim lighting. It was a drinking contest. I'd go through a 30-pack in a show. I tell you this, though. I would give up anything but my kids and my sobriety for a Super Bowl. Those are the things that just mean too much to me.
What about me?
Oh, I would pour the gasoline on you and light the match and flick the match at you, bro. All right.
Oh, it's a snowball. It's a good question. Can you highlight that one? It's a real good question.
My son. My son has to be my son. I don't want to. I've talked about this. I've thought about this. My son has to be with me. I don't care where I am on the planet. Nick's going to be with me. I don't know if I'd want. I always joked like in '98. I said if the Jets make the Super Bowl, I'll rent out like a Knights of Columbus and have like a big party. I don't, honest to God, know if I would want to watch the Super Bowl with people who aren't Jets fans. I don't know if they get my lunacy during a game. I change outfits if the outfit's not working. If you go to the bathroom and the Jets start on a drive, I don't let you come out of the bathroom till the drive's over. Like I'm a fucking lunatic with superstitions. You know, like I would literally watch alone if I'm not at the game.
Yeah,
I hate people. I hate trolls. I would, honest to God, beat the shit out of someone if they're rooting against the Jets in the Super Bowl. So for personal preservation and lack of jail time, I would watch alone with my kid.
dude, like for me, I would. So I have a TV pretty much in every room, and I would literally go to every other room just to see if we'll get some good juju again for the damn Jets, bro. And it's never fucking worked for me, man. But for myself, Snowball, I would have to say it would have to be my pops, right? And it would have to be my my oldest together, just to be able to just see it there. And she's seen how much I love it. Dude, it's who I'm taking with me to the game coming up. You know what I mean? So like my daughter was like, hey, for my birthday, I want to go to the home opener. Like how many 9-year-old girls are saying that, bro? You know what I mean? Like this shit's awesome, man.
Yeah. I'll say this. Winning the AFC Championship, I'm getting choked up just saying the thought of it. Winning the AFC Championship, I pray right now to God on the Lord's Day, please allow my heart to not give out and make the 2 weeks to the Super Bowl. I will not be able to sleep. I will not be able to like function as a normal human being just winning the AFC Championship.
Dude, I agreed, bro. It was taken from us so fucking close. That's why I hate the Steelers. It's why I hate the fucking Steelers, bro.
Yeah. You got time to hang out?
Yeah, man. I'm Gucci.
All right. I got to use the bathroom.
You want me to do it? Can we take it over?
I'm going to drop a video. We got to give Blitz BK some love for those that may have not seen it yet. Blitz BK dropped a video. And I'm going to remove this old man interneting.
Are you dropping my video today?
What's your video?
Come on, man. The one I sent you, bro.
What don't you send me?
You never check the messages I send you.
Shut up. All right. We'll be back right after this. I know it's not Thursday, but shout out to Blitz. This is a phenomenal video and deserves some airtime. And shout out to producer JR for putting together the video to the audio. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. We 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where the teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier's here. Johnny's in the house. Bobby. Mr. Bonesy's out on the prowl. Na-na. Resist My Suicide is here. VR's here. Murdog and Alan. What's up, guys? So, what did we learn today, guys? What did we learn on this show? He can't be defeated. He can't be stopped.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
All right. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, the GoFundMe for Hank G is pinned in the chat. We are $75 away from our goal for Hank to have everything covered for him on his trip. And then as a group, we can decide if we want to find someone else since there's enough time, or if that's it. We could also maybe do another, if we do it within a week, we'd have to get $140 by the 8th. We can raffle off a ticket for the opener. We can do something like that. It's up to you guys. I'm up for whatever. I'm a man of the people.
Yeah, I heard we're doing a raffle for Johnny for diapers for his brand new kid. That's what I heard.
You're breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
That was awesome.
You're breaking up. Yep. Played it off legit too.
Am I still breaking up? Are you being serious?
No, I just didn't want to pay attention to you. So I posted the link in the chat for call-ins. If you're calling in, let us know. What would you give up? How far would you be willing to go for a New York Jets Super Bowl? What would you be willing to sacrifice in order to watch the greatest team in all of sports with the greatest fans celebrate? He sits in the weeds waiting for the link.
Hey, Johnny, can I ask you one question?
Maybe.
Does your mouth ever get tired?
No, I don't, bro. That's why I got so many kids.
I think you should relax your mouth once in a while.
Why?
Wow. Why are you coming in rude?
I'm not being rude. He just likes to talk more than I do.
We're on a talk show.
Yeah, I know that. I'm only kidding, Johnny.
I know.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Bobby.
You pick on Nick all the time, so I'm sticking up for Nick.
All right, there we go. All right, there's a point to it. All right, yeah, you're my bodyguard. I like
Bobby,
that.
do you want to see the messages that I've gotten from Nick on every day?
You deserved it. So
anything.
lucky he has you as he was forced to put you on as a co-host, not me. So you're lucky you're a co-host tonight.
Well, Bobby, I didn't know if you'd be in a coma after your 37-hour straight.
No, I had enough sleep by then. I even got 10 minutes earlier before I bounced.
I appreciate you. Thank you. I walked in the door like at 8:50 and had to scramble. Johnny, I sent them the link like 8:52, to get on. But Bobby, tell us, as a new Jet fan, what would you sacrifice in order for the Jets to win a Super Bowl? Like, I know you're new to it, but what's on your mind?
I don't have anything to sacrifice.
Would you sacrifice our friendship for the Jets to win a Super Bowl? All right. Would we sacrifice Johnny?
Yes, sacrifice Johnny.
At least that's why we're buddies. That's why we're buddies.
Gasoline on him and throw.
Yes, look at that, Johnny. I don't even have to do it anymore.
I thought we were friends, Bobby. I thought you loved me.
I know, Johnny. I love you.
I got my fall guy. Call me Ray Lewis. I got someone who's going to do the time for me.
I love you. I love you too, Johnny.
Look, Hawk's saying
Bobby,
my co-hosting job is not safe.
Would you sacrifice your orange chair for the Jets Super Bowl, Bobby?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. I like it.
So, Bobby, would you sacrifice me or South-Ass?
Probably you. Of course you.
Over South-Ass?
You would get rid of Johnny over South-Ass?
No. He just asked me who I would sacrifice.
Yes.
I would sacrifice South-Ass and save him.
All right.
I would put the gasoline on Southwest and burn him.
All right, wait. We can't. All right, look, we can't actually.
Well, you're the one who brought it up. So
I know. I'm sorry.
following your lead.
I know. Well, sometimes I lead in really stupid directions. Don't follow me too much.
Yeah.
Except for you guys in the chat. Please stay subscribed and follow.
What about me or Addison?
Oh, wow.
Oh, definitely. I'll save Addison.
Murdoch has a very, very good one. Would you give up calling it the Jake Show for the Jets to win a Super Bowl?
Murdoch, no.
Wow, that's so selfish, Bobby. You're not. That's the sound of a new Jet fan. Wow, that hurts. I would give up the internet. I would never use the internet again.
Oh, you gotta be out of here. No.
All right. Hang out in the back a little bit. I'll bring you back on in a few. Okay.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Love you, Bobby. He came in swinging.
Let's bring it out. He came in. He was going for your jugular, man. I don't know. He did not like that you were the co-host. Are you a Texan?
I am in Texas. Yeah, I'm waiting for my stuff.
Congratulations.
It comes in tomorrow, so we're living in an empty apartment. It's crazy. It's 107 degrees the last 3 days, so it's pretty crazy. Yeah. I would say, I told my wife, if the Jets won the Super Bowl, I will never watch football again. I already said that.
I mean, I would.
I would also never. You will never hear from me again. None of the shows will ever hear from me again. If the Jets won.
Sad. I'd be sad, Alan.
It would be sad. For some people, would rejoice. Trust me. But I would never call in again. I'd be done. And
Bonesy making the ultimate sacrifice right now. Bonesy making the ultimate sacrifice.
Quick story. I was dating my ex about 14 years ago, and her dad was from Greenwich. Her dad had loads of money. And it was the week they were playing the Steelers in the AFC Championship game. And the dad knew how big a Jet fan I was. And he said, if the Jets win this game, I will fly you and my daughter first class to the Super Bowl. And I will get you tickets on the 50-yard line. And he had the ability to do it. And then I saw the first half. And then I saw the first half and I fucking cried. Because they didn't show up. But
Mine the same. Me,
was
her father.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said we'll go. That Super Bowl was in Dallas.
I believe it's against the Packers. I believe it was the Packers.
Yep, it would have been the Packers. And
it would have been Rodgers.
I went out to Pittsburgh for the AFC Championship, and we bought 4 tickets the night the Jets beat the Patriots for the championship. And then when she saw it was going to be 6 degrees, she's like, fuck that, sell them to somebody else. I'm not going for that. But she's like, if we make the Super Bowl, we will go. She goes, whatever it takes, we will be there. But,
hey, Alan, who are you watching? Who are you watching the Jets Super Bowl with?
If I would watch the Jets Super Bowl, I said on the chat, I'd either drive the 8 hours to the Dome, because now I'm 8 hours away from New Orleans, or I'd watch it alone in a dark room by myself. I could not watch it with anybody else. I just couldn't. It's hard to watch a game because usually Super Bowl parties, you have people there who don't even know sports and eating food. You can't watch that game with other people. You can't.
I could never watch a Super Bowl with the Jets in it with casuals.
You can't.
It would have to be all Jets fans with the same goal or nobody at all. Like just me and my boy.
It would be hard to watch it with somebody else. I mean, I'd watch it. I'd try to watch it with a couple of Jet fans, but I would feel more comfortable in it, like a dark, empty room, just the TV in front of me. That's it. Yeah,
that's fair. That's completely fair. I watched,
but I told you again. I would donate the 50 memberships definitely if they win the game. I've come through every time. Johnny knows it. Again.
I appreciate the offer.
Anytime.
I hope it happens. I really do.
I think they're a 9 to 11 win team. Sad. I don't think they're going to be 9, but I think 9 to 11. Yeah.
Hey, Alan, who was your favorite safety? That was our topic of the day today. Who was your favorite Jet safety of all time? And why?
Favorite Jets safety. I mean, Ronnie Law was not really a Jet. He was there at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Favorite Jets safety. I have to go back years. See, I loved watching Kerry Rhodes, but I just didn't think his career. I just didn't think he had the passion to play fully. I think he was so Hollywood at times that you wondered if he really gave his all during his Jet tenure. That's the one thing.
He was a better Cardinal, would you say?
Yeah.
Right?
I think I just watched him on a podcast recently. I think he hosts a podcast somewhat.
Oh, yeah?
I think he does, yeah. I always thought
I just saw something. I'm a huge fan of Martin Short. I think Martin Short is one of the greatest comedic minds that's ever lived. He's never missed. I do not like or watch Jimmy Kimmel, but he's been doing Jiminy Glick.
Oh, he's doing the summer?
Oh, my God. He's doing the Jiminy Glick. And I watched yesterday. He was with Bill Hader from Saturday Night Live. And Martin Short just does not miss. It's hysterical. And then he just did the one with the guy from Will and Grace.
You know who Bill Hader used to date?
Who?
Anna Kendrick.
Oh, yeah? Good for him.
Yeah, they dated for a while, yeah. But
good for him.
I like Bill Hader. I think he's really talented. But I agree with you. Martin Short I loved, and I used to love what's his name? I loved Shandling. I loved that show. Growing up, I loved the Larry
Sanders.
Sanders.
Great.
That's one of the best shows.
So many jokes I didn't get as a kid. When I rewatched it older, I was like, oh, wow, this all makes sense now.
One of the best shows, and people didn't understand it at times. And I also loved watching Richard Lewis when Rested in Peace, when he was on Curb. Yeah. But always a pleasure. Love both you guys. And again,
thanks, buddy.
11-6. Have a good one, guys.
I look forward to
Appreciate
it. Appreciate
you, brother.
Thanks, pal. We'll talk
Good seeing you, man.
Bye.
Next up, helping to improve our female demographic, we have Aurora.
Hey.
Hello, lady. How are you?
Hey. Yeah, first time calling in. Hi.
Welcome.
How are you?
Welcome.
Yeah, I call in on Jake's show a lot, but now kind of switching it up a little bit, kind of becoming a little bit of a night owl.
Welcome. That's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Besides for Bobby, I'm the other night owl in the Jets universe. It was me, and now Bobby steamrolled me. He does more hours in 1 week than I do in the entire month. So God bless him.
That is crazy.
So, what would you give up for a Jets Super Bowl?
Yes. What would you give up?
Well, first of all, I would give up speaking to Alon. Like, let's just be honest. Not to fire shots at Alon, but it's a love-hate relationship between him and I. Just joking.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
It's a love-hate relationship. It goes back to Jake's show.
Okay.
With that, but in all honesty, I would probably give up watching football for at least a year. I think the recovery from winning a Super Bowl, then our expectations will kind of change, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably would give up watching football for a year, but I couldn't keep myself away from football after that, because I feel like I would just want to get back into it.
I feel that there would be the greatest level of I don't give a shit what happens anymore. I don't care if we lose 40-0 every game. You're not taking that joy away from us, right? We got what we were told. Many of us were told you'll never see it in your lifetime. You're the crap team. You're the crap fan base. You're always going to be awful. We hear it, right? We get laughed at. We get pointed at and laughed at when we wear our gear out in public. So I would not care what happened the next season. I wouldn't have a care in the world. You can never take that moment from us. It would be great watching football and not giving a shit.
Look how long it's held us.
I would probably give up watching because I usually watch the draft, and I watch all 3 days, and I Like I watch all like the shows leading up to things, and so I would probably give up all of that because that's what I normally watch.
Yeah.
There, I probably give up all that for like at least a year.
Yeah, I mean, man, just the thought of it, the thought of jumping up and down and like, you know, hugging my son and celebrating and the moment as a fan when you're watching the Super Bowl with teams you don't care about, I get like that moment where, oh man, they're gonna win. That's pretty cool. And you see people celebrating and hugging, and the confetti comes down. And all I'm thinking to myself is, I remember when Sean Green broke the run in San Diego. I jumped up and landed on my son's jet beanbag. He was like 2 years old. And I grabbed the beanbag and I was crying in the beanbag because we won a divisional game or the wild card game, I think that was. So I couldn't imagine what it would be like to win the whole thing. I would die of dehydration from tears, probably.
One of my favorite memories with my father is the back-to-back year AFC Championship games, and I remember it was the game against, I believe it was the Colts, and they kicked the winning field goal. And me and my dad we lived in a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, so you felt everything in that apartment. And him and I were jumping up and down, up and down. My mom comes running downstairs and be like, "What the hell is happening right now? Why is the apartment shaking? Like, what are you guys doing?" And then we just said, like, the Jets won, because it was not expected they were gonna win or anything like that. But that was like one of my favorite memories. So going on to your guys' next question there, who I would watch the Super Bowl with, it would be my father.
Awesome.
Ultimately, it would probably just be me and my father. Because even though he'll say this all the time, he's like, "Yeah, I didn't like force you to be a Jets fan," but I'm like, "You dressed me up in a Jets cheerleader outfit when I was like 2."
Oh my God. Hold on. I think I got a picture of this. I'm gonna have to show you. I have my daughter in a cheerleader's outfit when I took her to the Cincinnati Mike White game
Okay.
on Halloween night, and she got to meet Harper. I can't even think of his first name right now. And she was so souped. Like, yeah, I'm on the same boat. One of my favorite memories, which is super recent, was I was watching, you know, game 1, Aaron Rodgers, with me and my wife, right, and my oldest, just chilling together, watching it. Little man's asleep, and that Gibson return, and my wife is going fucking ape shit. My daughter is like jumping with me, just going ape shit. She cursed for the first time. She said "fuck yeah," right, which was awesome. She doesn't curse, like she knows that, and she thought she was gonna get in so much trouble, right? And I was like, no, 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 you're okay. This is like the only moment that I'm fine with you saying this right now. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait for the home opener. Like I'm
Hey,
so
real
excited.
quick, shout out to Ricky who's coming in saying Nick VR, greetings from hell, and obviously writing the joke that all Hispanics look alike. Let's say hi to Johnny, Ricky. Let's say hi to Johnny, not VR.
Forgive Ricky. He's
To
under
be
the
fair, if
weather.
he's at work, he's on his phone and maybe just I get it.
It's because I got the really dope hat on right now. So, but let me ask you this: what made you become a Jet fan? What was the reasoning? Like, when was that one moment that you were like, "I'm a Jet fan. Like, this is the team that I'm gonna root for."
So my dad was a season ticket holder for many years, actually up until like I graduated from high school. And when I was younger, I would always ask my mom as to like, why is daddy leaving on Sunday? Like, where is he going? And my mom was like, "Oh, he's going to the football game with like either his brother or one of his coworkers or whatever." And then my dad took me to my first game during the Brett Favre season. And in that game, I don't remember. I think the Jets won because it was against the Buffalo Bills. That game. The like I went with him, and like I remember getting a little teddy bear there that said JETS on it, and I still have it today. Like that little bear that I got back in the day, and I named him Brett. And then I just started like getting like that off season going from Brett Favre to Mark Sanchez. Like I just started to like learn all about football, and then it just clicked for me, and then that's why I instantly became a Jets fan. But I would say like my dad ingrained it into me. Oh no, Johnny's gone.
It'll be back. You get some internet issues sometimes and it drops out. I didn't do anything, I swear.
But like literally he dressed me up when I was a little kid. There's like photos. I even have like a little Martin jersey, Curtis Martin jersey that I actually put my cat in and everything like that because it fits my cat now. So it's just something I was just raised on, you know. And once a Jets fan, always a Jets fan. So never changing.
Well, based off your timeline, I'm guessing you're younger. I know it's not polite to ask a woman her age, but I'm going to do it anyway because sometimes I'm not polite, and you watch me, so you know I go to the beat of my own drummer.
I'm almost 26, so
Okay, yeah, I figured with the timeline you were saying with Favre and Sanchez that you were on the
I'm definitely
younger adult side.
the age bracket of like Jake, Matt O'Leary,
Okay.
all of those folks there. So I'm in that age bracket. So really my
Yay,
memories,
he's back. Yay.
Johnny. My memories really hold with those 2 seasons with Mark Sanchez and going to back-to-back AFC championship games.
Oh, yeah.
And then the 2015 season, that's also but yeah, like I've been to so many games. Like actually like it's actually a bad memory game because for us we were kind of like, oh, why does that have to happen? But it was the game the Browns. It was Thursday Night Football, and the Browns won. It was their first game, and I dressed up in full Jets gear in Cleveland Brown Stadium, and I was there, and I got
that was
Sam Darnold's here.
That was when they had Tyrod Taylor. We knocked Tyrod Taylor out, and Baker Mayfield came in to debut.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
that one sucked.
Yeah, that was an absolutely crazy game, and I remember beers being thrown on me, and I was in college at the time in Ohio, so it's just like, it was one of my favorite memories because it was just kind of like, you know, like it was good to go to the game, but like it was not like it was just like football's football.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I've never thrown beer on people because as a former alcoholic, I didn't want to spill a drop when I was paying $8, $10, $12, $14 for a beer. But people who do that are the scum of the earth.
Was this in Cleveland, you said, or was this in?
Yeah, so I went to college in Ohio.
Nice.
And I went with my friends from college, and that's what made it like fun because they were all Browns fans, so I was like really happy for them. But I was also like, ugh, like, wish the Jets won.
That sucks though. I've heard like horror stories of people telling me that the Cleveland fans are just horrific individuals and they're just like lousy, mean fuckers. You know,
I would say a handful of them are like the ones that like we were near. They were not the most pleasant. Like my one friend actually had to go up to the other, like the one couple and everything like that because the guy was just like bantering me, and she was like, she's not doing anything. She's just wearing Jets gear. It's fine. Just be respectful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nate's asking, what school did you go to in Ohio?
It's a really small school, a Heidelberg University. So not a lot of people hear of it, but I went to a small school because it was actually near where my mom's side of the family lives.
Nice.
Okay. Awesome. Good for you.
Yeah.
And you're in Texas now, huh?
Yeah, I'm in Texas.
100 and something degrees.
Me and Alon share the same city now.
Nice. Are you in Dallas? Are you in the city or are you outside of the city?
Oh, I just live south of Arlington. So I live like right between Fort Worth and Dallas, so I can get between either place pretty quickly.
Okay.
I go to Fort Worth a lot for work. Well, I haven't as of late, but normally I do. One of our bigger offices are there, so sometimes I have to go over there. I like Fort Worth a lot. Actually, it's really nice.
I love Fort Worth compared to Dallas. My best girlfriend is actually coming down from New York in 2 weeks. And she was like, "Oh my God, I want to go to Dallas. I just want to go to Dallas." I said, "Honey, no. Dallas is a shit show. It Fort Worth is so much better. So much more
Mhm.
to do. So much nicer compared to Dallas." And
What's the bar called? Alchemy or something like that. They got the Mad Hatter drink there.
I'm not familiar with that bar, but I'll go ahead and check it out. I don't really go out on
She's like, I'll go do research. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'll go back because I literally don't like me and my
Check with
boyfriend.
me by Wednesday. I'll have a full report.
Honestly, I probably could make my way out at some point this week, but me and my boyfriend don't do that. Like, I can barely get him to like go do anything as is. So
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Aurora, thank you so much for calling in for the first time. Are you coming up for the home opener?
yes, I will be there. I
Okay.
am purchasing group tickets with my family and friends that are all going.
That's right. Okay, you did message me that. Okay.
Yeah, actually, we pick our tickets this week, so.
Nice.
So we'll be.
Do you guys need a place to tailgate since you're traveling?
We do. I don't. I have to talk to my dad to see because, like, I don't know if we're gonna want to pay $60 like for the tailgate. That's my only thing. So I'm gonna have to talk to him because also we're gonna have to be leaving earlier because Johnny knows we have something special planned. So.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I appreciate you, by the way.
When you do get up here, make sure you at least stop by the tailgate spot and say hello, please.
Yes, no, I plan on like trying to stop by everywhere and like because I know people are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I recognize you." I'm like, "Hi."
Awesome.
So.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being a member of the channel and for watching the shows. I appreciate you.
Thank you, and you're awesome.
You're awesome too.
I appreciate you.
Look at me over here sucking. Sorry, guys.
Have a good night. Bye.
Good night. Take care. I like when new people call in. Next up, Murdog, the muscle man of the group. What would you give up for a Super Bowl?
I don't even know how he looks right now. This is a new look for me. Normally, when I see
him clothed.
Yes, I normally see him like, just water up to right here. And then just wondering what is holding the camera.
Would you give up your jacuzzi for a Super Bowl win?
Yes.
If I'm willing to die, you guys got to be able to give up these other things.
No, of course. I was reading the chat, and I know Bonesy wrote it. I was thinking the same thing. I've been a fan since '83. I've given up like 41 years of enjoyment. I've been tortured for over 4 decades. Like, haven't I given enough? Shit. Yeah. But I mean, for the conversation's sake, shit, take my mom. I don't care. Like, fuck it.
My mom's a Dolphin fan, so I'm with you.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
There we go.
I would give up Joe Namath. Okay.
Listen, not for nothing, but I think he has to go for us to win.
Thank you. I've been saying it.
I am convinced.
Johnny always
made it in Super Bowl III. He made a deal with the devil for the Super Bowl, and we haven't done shit since. So I think he has to go for us to get there.
He's had his fun. He's done so much stuff. He's done it to the fullest. Why not just take it for the damn team already, man? Like, look,
start wearing jerseys.
There's a deal with the devil. I'm telling you, it was something. There was some agreement for that Super Bowl. And ever since, I mean, how else can you explain shit? I mean, we've been through some bad seasons, man. Some epically bad seasons.
Hell yeah.
So I was thinking with the GoFundMe's, we should probably start one for Johnny's wife because of her poor uterus. We definitely have to address that. That shit's been through.
We get her a uterus transplant.
Your wife's uterus has been through some wars, bro. We're gonna have to help her out.
The baby right now, like they had to push the date like a lot sooner because the baby's was already weighing 2 weeks ago over 8 pounds. So yeah, it's
She delivers or she does C-sections?
when we go there on Tuesday night is when they're gonna tell us if it's gonna go a C-section, depending on the weight of the baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand though, a year from today, we're gonna be having the same conversation. Sunday
Bro.
night, you're gonna be like, my wife's expecting any day now. It's like,
dude, I'm getting it done, bro. I can't, bro. No more.
You're getting
dude. Like,
snipped.
I'm getting snipped, bro. I'm going out. I'm going to the butcher. I'm just gonna put it down on there. I'm just gonna hear a big thump.
Can we live stream that?
Oh
I mean,
man,
I'd be passed
Can we
out, bro.
like live stream you going in, like, and like
Getting
I'll
it-
be on the air and like they reel you in and just put the phone down and we can listen to it and we can hear the doctor say, yes, I need the really tiny scapula, please. I don't even know how this guy made babies with this thing.
we should take odds. He ain't gonna go through with it.
No, he won't. He'll chicken out.
Nah,
You might-
dude, I'm going to look. So my like for what I do for work, I had a financial plan that I was going to retire by the age of 55. Like I had it, I was done, I was good, ready to go. Got cut, and it's not happening anymore. You know, so it is what it is. But I can't, man. I can't have no more kids, bro. I don't. I
Are
love
these
them.
planned?
I love my kids.
Ain't coming in.
No,
Are these planned? No.
no, no.
Oh, you're just like,
No.
yeah, whatever happens, happens.
Pretty much, you know. I mean, the thing was like after our second kid, like the doc was like, you guys won't, well, she won't be able to have another one. So we were like, all right, you know, it is what it is. And she got drunk one night and she raped me, and here we are.
But you got like 5, right? 5.
Now I gotta go a little bit more.
What?
Serial raper. It sounds like.
You got the Brady Bunch?
There's a story
Yeah.
of a man named
A
Johnny.
man named Johnny.
Hey, Murdoch, but let me ask you this, man. What made you become a Jet fan? And with that being said, who would you want to watch the Jet Super Bowl with?
I usually throw a party for Super Bowls, but I think if the Jets were in it, because usually I'm hosting it, if the Jets were in it, I don't think I'd want to be worrying about everybody else. I just want to be glued to the TV. I'd definitely be my pops for sure.
Awesome.
And I don't even care. Like I'm just watching the screen. I don't. But probably my pops. When what was the first part? You asked when?
No. So I asked, when did you become a Jet fan? When was the one?
My first
point in your life?
My first memory was probably what got it all started was, the trauma was the 83 draft. Us passing on Marino. That was my first introduction. And we took Ken O'Brien. I think he went to San Jose State.
Who had a winning record against Dan Marino? I think that the Dan Marino thing is the most overinflated thing in Jets history. Dan Marino didn't win a fucking thing.
O'Brien wasn't terrible, but
he was. He had a winning record against Dan Marino head to head.
But you would rather have had Ken O'Brien as a Jet than Dan Marino? Like, what could have been?
But I went on a massive rant one night, like an anger-filled rant about this. We couldn't keep Ken O'Brien upright.
Correct.
We wouldn't have kept Dan Marino upright. He would have had his career shortened for concussions, just like Ken O'Brien did. It's not like Dan Marino was Joe Montana and went on to win Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl, and we missed out on something great. We missed out on a guy who just put a lot of yards and touchdowns up and couldn't fucking win when it mattered. We didn't miss out on anything. We missed out on stats. Who gives a shit about stats? It's not fantasy football. Fuck Dan Marino.
Yeah, for real. I hate the Dolphins, bro. I hate that whole like color. I hate the whole like.
What did he win?
Dolphin. Like,
what did he win?
Nothing.
He won nothing.
Yeah,
but
he won nothing.
Kenny O was given a fucking like he was a beast, bro. My dad talks about him like he was that guy.
Yeah.
He had a winning record against Dan Marino head to head. He
was
beat
good.
Marino head to head more than Marino beat him. He 51-45, the shootout. He beat Marino. He outdueled him. Our
That was my first game, Nick.
Our front office, mine too. The
That was your first game?
It's my first game the day I became a fan.
That was my first game too.
Yeah, that's the fucking game that ruined me.
Yeah, we had one of my kid who lived across the street from me, one of my friends in school, his father was a coach on the Jets. And that when we were in grammar school. And his name was Bobby Hammond. I think he played for the Giants and the Redskins. Like, I think he was the Jets, like special teams, running backs guy, something like that. It was Bobby Hammond, and he brought all the Jets to our school to like hang out with the kids. And my favorite player growing up was Al Toon. So, Al Toon sent me like a care package, after he found out, like, oh, hey, I'm his favorite, player. He sent me all this stuff to my house.
That's cool.
Autograph pictures, color books, like stickers. And I was like, Al Toon. And then he had those head injuries, but he was my guy, favorite player. When you guys are talking about the safeties, it's got to be Victor Green and Eric McMillan. I mean, McMillan, what do you have? 8 interceptions as a rookie, returned 2 of them for touchdowns. 3rd round pick. I think, was he defensive rookie of the year?
He was.
He had to be. He had to be.
Defensive rookie of the year, and he was Pro Bowl.
Yeah, 8 picks.
All Pro and defensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, two pick sixes.
But he was safety. He was safety when he got it. Sauce was the first one to do both since Ronnie Lott at cornerback, because Lott was a cornerback. That's what it was from before, Johnny.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I meant to say that was a Jet. Like, no matter what, what I mean? The last person to do it was McMillan.
And we had Victor Green. He was with the team for like 9 years or something. He had like 137 tackles. Guy was a machine. He was a big dude.
I'll never forget the 2-interception game down in Miami. One of them, he batted up from Jay Fiedler, caught it, and returned it for a touchdown. That was the second one of the.
Yeah, those are probably the 2 best. I remember Kerry Rhodes had a couple years of production. Where did he come from? Louisville?
Yeah.
Louisville.
Look,
and he was like a late round pick, right? Like 5th round pick or something. He was.
I think he was 5.
Something like that.
Off the top of my head, I would say 5.
Yeah,
McMillan was a 3rd round, and he had 22 interceptions in 76 games, which is crazy to me.
I think his 8 interceptions came in 13 games his rookie year.
Correct. It did. Yes, it did.
Yeah.
You're right.
He didn't. Yeah, but that guy was good.
He was a beast, man. I remember my dad just always like raving about number 22.
Oh, excuse me. Shout out to Peter Hawkins, who an hour ago, I did not get the alert. I'm sorry. Donated $25 to Hank. We are at $750. We are $50 away from our goal. I just punched the table.
Nice.
Sorry about that. So we are $50 away from the goal for Hank, and by hopefully this week, either maybe Wednesday's show.
Yo, Murdoch, man, it would be dope if you could come to the home opener, bro. Be able to meet you in person and all that. There's a lot.
Well, I'm gonna meet you. I'm gonna meet you in Jacksonville.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I got my tickets. So you guys gotta let me know what's up with the pregame. What I'm gonna try to do is take that net.
Check Gotham City Crew either on Facebook.
I know Johnny, so I'm gonna meet up with Johnny and VR, but I don't know those guys yet.
Gotham City Crew does road game tailgates for Jet fans. They'll team up with like the host stadium and do something where all the Jets fans get together. So if you're going to a road Jet game and you want to get together with a massive amount of Jets fans, I would say follow Gotham City Crew.
Is that what you guys are doing?
The day before? No, we're with Tailgate Joe.
No, Johnny, because you're not going to be at Jacksonville, right, Nick?
Yeah, that's the one that we're talking about with the Gotham City
stuff.
Okay,
yeah. No, I'm going to meet up with guys in this chat, the normal guys like that watch all the shows.
There's no fucking normal guys in my chat.
No, I mean like the usual, the regulars.
Normal people in this chat.
Yeah, for that game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Yes, there's no normal guys. Aurora's cool. The girls are cool. But there are no normal gentlemen in our chat.
No, I mean, there's a group of us who watch all the shows. That's what I mean. Like, we all run into each other in all these chats,
Yeah.
We know each other through this. So that's what I've been looking to link up with.
Yeah, free Murdoch, by the way.
Yeah, free my ass.
Hashtag free Murdoch. Some bullshit.
Blitz BK. I would like to get the money this week. The Jets are going to call me either tomorrow or Tuesday or after the holiday the following Monday. So I will I'll get the info up again before the end of the show. And when we're doing what did we learn today? All right, Aurora. So I didn't want to insult you, Aurora. You just came on the show. You were great calling, and I didn't want to insult you. But if you're going to group yourself with all the other weirdos in the chat here, welcome. We embrace you, my friend.
Yo, Johnny, Bobby came for your neck.
It's Bobby. You know, I was like, he got mad because Nick picked me, bro. I mean, age before like beauty, I guess, right? I don't know.
Hey, no, I already freed you, Murdog. You were on my channel before.
I know. It's just a thing that we say now, Bobby.
Okay, all right. And
It's just
Johnny,
like
I'm
shit.
only giving you hell. You didn't even come on my show today. I gave you an invitation.
Well, some weekends are for like family time on a Sunday.
Okay, yeah, I forget. I'm sorry.
No, Bobbo, I've been doing
Johnny
so
gives
much
you
stuff
all
with-
of his work hour time. He's got to do some family stuff on the weekend.
No,
when
I
Johnny's
know.
on the clock, Johnny's
He has-
on your show.
He has Riley and the little boy. I know them.
And
I
crazy
love you,
wife.
Johnny. You know I love you.
Bobby, I'm just breaking your balls. You know that. I'm
I know.
messing
We're
with
all
you, man.
breaking our balls. You know that song? What was that song from Pink Floyd? Is it?
Breaking the balls.
Yeah.
Breaking the balls.
Is that it?
I don't know.
I
Just
think
made
it
it up.
is. No, it's in the thing.
All right, come back if you want to get on the video, Bobby. I'm sorry, Aurora. I wanted to give you all your time since you were a first-time caller.
Yeah, she's a very nice lady.
Very nice.
Are we doing some POT Murdoch?
Are we doing what?
Some POT over there?
No, Bobby, I don't do that stuff. This is not. This is not that.
What was that? All that puff?
That's just air, water vapor.
Oh, I never heard of that before. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
You've never
Nancy
seen
Nancy
Murdoch?
Reagan told me to say no to drugs.
What?
You've never seen Murdoch in the jacuzzi?
No, unfortunately not. I'm happy I missed it.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. It
I
gets
don't wanna
hot.
see-
It gets hot and
I
sweaty
would
in it.
not want to see him. I'd rather see a girl in the jacuzzi. And guess what?
Wait,
Guess
I do
what
want to say
gave it-
one thing, Rick.
Yeah.
I did not say that it wanted. Murdoch, you want to hang out in the back for a few, and I'll bring you back in.
Yeah, sure.
All right, thank you. To make one of the queens of the Proud New York Jet Fan channel happy, Aurora has called back in to be on.
Hi,
with Bobby.
Aurora.
Hi, Bobby.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Bobby, work your.
Where's your boyfriend? She has a boyfriend. No, she has a
My
boyfriend.
boyfriend is back at his place. He has.
Oh,
work
right. I
tomorrow.
forgot you don't live together. Stupid.
No,
But
not yet. Not yet.
Come on. This is awkward. Get in there. Come on.
That's
We're
what she
awkward.
said.
Yeah. Come on. Right, Aurora? This is not what.
All right, fine.
I
I don't
know.
want you yelling at me.
I met her
The
boyfriend.
world needs a happy Bobby. Nobody
Yeah,
wants
you
an
did meet
upset
my
Bobby.
boyfriend. He's
Yes.
a good guy.
Yes, he's a very nice guy.
He's a gentleman. I'm trying to get him to become a Jets fan, and that's him coming to the game.
Don't
is gonna-
ruin him. He sounds like a nice guy. Don't ruin him.
What
No,
team
I
is
have-
he? Does he
My
like a team?
mission is for him to be converted because he is not a Cowboys fan
Good.
at all. He doesn't like the Cowboys at all.
What team does he like?
He doesn't like any. He's like,
Oh,
I
he's
haven't really.
neutral.
Are we converting him to Judaism? What are we doing?
I mean, honestly, he's talked to me about
I
that
don't like
before.
one year.
There you go. All right.
Because
I like when
he-
my jokes that are not supposed to make sense actually work out.
No, because it actually makes sense because he always references me as, oh, I'm his
Come on,
Jewish
man.
girlfriend
Yes.
to everyone
I'll show you to everybody. Hold on.
because I'm half Jewish.
Hey, you know what though, right? If he becomes a Jet fan, that means he's
Yeah,
gonna be
Bobby,
loyal.
that's such a cute dog. What type of dog is that?
That's a cat.
What? No, I know a cat when I see one.
What kind of raccoon is that?
That's a cat. Johnny, now I'm gonna get very pissed at you right now.
Yeah, throw the orange chair. Throw the orange chair at the cat.
What?
You know that I have a cat too.
Yeah, I know. I saw her. A very pretty cat.
Yeah, her name's Oreo. I don't know if she was.
Oreo, yes, Oreo, yes.
Yeah, she was up here before, but I don't think she'll come back.
Don't call my cat a raccoon. You look like a raccoon.
Whoa.
Bobby.
So violent with me, Bobby.
You call my cat a raccoon. You're not gonna call my cat a raccoon.
Bobby with
Bobby,
racial
be nice.
slurs.
Be nice to Johnny. He's one of my favorites.
Bobby.
Yeah, I guess so. You're lucky. Girl, stick it up for you.
No, but seriously, what kind of dog was that?
That was a cat.
What kind of cat?
I don't know what kind of cat. It is a cat, Nala. That's her name, Nala.
Yeah.
Oh, from Lion King.
Yes.
Bobby, is that your only animal?
Yes.
Okay, I only have Oreo too, but I'm looking about getting a dog in the next few months.
Get a French bulldog.
Look, I don't know what type of dog. I want a protection dog. I want like a German Shepherd or like a Labrador.
Great Dane. Get a Great Dane.
Or a Great Dane even. Yeah, I want something that's protective, but I'm also have a big heart and I want to go to the shelter and adopt a dog. Like that is like one of my
I could
first.
never do that. I could never do that because I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to give my opinion about it. You don't know the PTSD you're getting with the dog. Like you can have the dog home and all of a sudden the doorbell goes off and the dog attacks everyone because you don't know what the dog went through. You know what I mean? You don't know what traumas the dog had, whether a kid comes in the house and all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I know people say don't buy from breeders, but I would rather get a fresh puppy than something that you don't know what their issues are, right?
I agree.
That's
My
just me and
boyfriend's
my
the same way. He's like, I would rather get a puppy versus one. And I kind of want one that like, I want to see what we find at the shelter. Like how I adopted Oreo is that I looked at all the cats and I laid them on, or you're like, we're by them. And she was the only one that laid on me and the only one who was like right next to me. So I knew she was the one.
I could tell you this:
Listen,
we're our first.
Get a dog if you like the dog. Get a dog however you want. It's like saying that like you can't tell people what type of dog they want to get. Cactus Johnny. If you want to date a virgin, go date a virgin. You want to date a woman who's been with other people, go date a woman. There's no wrong way to get a relationship. I mean, as long as they're not underage, and there's no wrong way to get a dog. Like,
Well,
I don't get it why people attack one another over it. I just said my personal opinion.
Our first family dog was a Jack Russell.
Oh, that's so cute.
And we named her Pringles, and we adopted her from a shelter. And she was with the family for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
And she came from a house, just like you were saying, Nick, where, dude, and it was because my sister, I have a sister that has, she's a special needs individual. And that dog was hers, man. And it helped her out with therapy. It helped her out with so much stuff that came along with it. So I have a special place when it comes. If you could do that, do it. Because there's
no right or wrong way to get a pet. As long as you're not stealing the pet, there's no right or wrong way. And there's this war of there that people like, if you didn't do it my way, you're doing it wrong. That's a shitty take.
Yeah.
Get a pet, love the pet. That's all that matters. Treat the pet the right way and love the pet. Who cares how you
Jack
got
Russell Terrier, the one from Fraser?
Yes.
I don't know. I didn't watch
Yeah,
that.
that's those. They're so cute. They jump up and they're so cute.
15 years she lived with the family.
Oh, that's good. What about your new dogs? You got new dogs too. You got two of them.
Yeah, I got two French bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
Brooklyn and Brody.
Excuse me real quick. Let's dive into my Kobe Bryant take again. You want me to dive into it like the helicopter dove? There you go. That's for you, Captain. Thanks for bringing that back up again.
Oh.
So
my take died on that hill.
Slightly off topic, but what's happening with our Yankees right now?
They suck.
Oh, they won.
I feel like they're tipping pitches. I feel like the starters are tipping pitches, and somebody figured something out because they're getting lit up immediately, right? Like Rodon couldn't even get through the first or second inning. They're getting lit up early, where I feel that there's a tell, and I feel that there's a tell that other teams have picked up on, and they got to do some
they won today.
Each won. They did. They did.
I'm not worrying. I'm not worrying.
I'm gonna start winding the show down. So in the chat, let's start. Oh, that's the
Johnny
old
just
Gary Carter type of helmet.
What
I like
did we
that one.
learn?
That's the old
No
80s
Bonesy
helmet.
tonight. He didn't call in.
You didn't call in, but the
Oh.
link is there.
Do you want me to tell? Hey, you want me to call
Can't
him?
make people call in.
No.
They got to call in based on availability.
Is Big Fella still in the chat?
I don't know.
I wanted
People
to thank
have to
him.
say
He
they're
put
here.
$10 in my Venmo today.
Oh, thank you to the big fella for doing that.
He did good to me.
For the chat, let's start doing what did we learn today?
I learned Johnny
we'll
needs
start winding it
diapers
down
for the babies.
I learned that you never let me finish something when I'm speaking.
That's
you
true.
steamroll right over me.
That's true.
That's all right. At least you're not arguing with me.
Yeah, he just argues with me now.
Yeah, he's just.
Because you're
Not me, I don't
easy.
care.
Like a Sunday morning?
Yes.
Bobby, true or false? You're going live after me, and you're going to go all throughout the night.
Who asked that question?
Me, just now.
Is anybody in chat saying that?
No, I'm asking. Are you going? I said true
I
or
don't know.
false.
Am
You're going on after me.
I might. Am I not?
All right. All right.
Is it easy like a Sunday morning?
Yeah. Oh, I love that song.
Can we have Bobby sing New York again?
No, he's
Nah, he
got
did that on Big Show.
monetized. He's gonna get in trouble.
Oh,
You got to learn to differentiate between the shows, Johnny, and not try to bring other shows. He did that
well,
on Big Show, and it was great.
well, he did that on his own show first.
Yeah, but I'm monetized. He's gonna get in trouble. But I do have my headphones.
My buddy Mark saying the longer Bobby is live, the angrier he gets. He turns into the incredible Bobby. Hour 1, he's so happy.
No.
Hour 2, oh, he's a little temperamental.
No, there's
Hour
one
18,
person that got me
he's
pissed off.
incredible Bobby.
There's a woman
We
and
need to
child,
give-
and he dropped the fifth F-bomb. I'm not gonna take it from him.
We need to give Bobby a Snickers bar right now. So.
Oh, I love Snickers.
There you go.
But I
Now he's
can't
happy.
eat it though. I can't
Just
eat
the
it. I'm a
thought of the Snickers made
diabetic.
Bobby.
We're diabetic. I can't eat it.
I learned today that Bobby loves Snicker bars.
Yes, I do.
3 siblings. It should be pinned in the chat. It should be pinned in the chat. Oh, something I did want to bring up before the show ends. Actually, before the day ends. It is today, June 30th, is the day that Tomageddon happened, and I lost my toe last year on this day.
Oh no!
And I'm going to bring up some of the highlights from that. This was Nick's hospital tales last year. The nurse did a joke. I asked if they should keep pumping me with fluids before my surgery. What if I pee myself during surgery? She said they put in a catheter if it's long enough. Me, that's what she said. Nurse says while laughing, "You're a child." She's right. This is my son, just to know the apple in the tree. As I'm having my toe removed, him and my ex-girlfriend got me a balloon that says it's a girl, and they cut the big toe off of the balloon.
Oh no!
How about that?
Nick,
How mean
how
is
could
that?
you do that to your daddy?
And this was the foot after. And I was like, they have a sense of humor when they cut your big toe off and they make the dressing look like a big toe.
Oh, okay,
Horrible.
gotcha.
So did you have to go through some physical therapy for that?
Well, no. I was in with a wound vac for 2 months.
Oh, wound vac.
Maybe about 6 weeks. I was with the wound vac, and it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
So does it feel weird now walking again, or is it
the orthotic shoes that I got that have the foot mold inserts in them are really cheap, shitty shoes, and I feel that they're this way, so there's times I don't feel comfortable on them.
You might lose your balance. You said.
Yeah, there's sometimes I feel like the shoe will start to roll.
Yeah.
So
How come Bobby gets to say those kind of jokes, and if I say I get in trouble?
No,
Bobby's not a mean spirit.
I have special shoes too on my feet too, so
I got flip flops on.
they're diabetic shoes. They're
we
called.
just learned something new?
Yeah, well,
We did.
if he's sharing it, I'm going to share mine.
Yeti, I learned that you can clean your man cave once and make it a background. Thanks, Johnny.
You're welcome. This is actually this is my office, man.
That's his office.
So, and I'm old school, man. I like my stuff clean. I can't do clutter, none of that crap.
David D learned that Aurora's half Jewish and Bobby has a cute pet turtle.
What? I don't want David. I do not have a pet turtle.
Dan Philcox learned that I can't tell the difference between Bobby and Johnny Boy right now because they're wearing the same hat.
Well, he got a sticker on his.
What was that?
Do we have any more? That's what we learned.
Nick, stop it.
Oh yeah, that's me. That's Mr. Wilson. That's Wilson. That's what they're picking on me. That's why Gator gave me these so I don't have to bend my head.
I don't even have my hat now.
You got to be part of the hat club.
You're doing Wilson.
Sarah dropping facts because you're a shit stirrer, Johnny. That's all you do. You stir shit.
Hey Sarah, are you at work still? I'll go on if you're on.
That is very true. I am a shit stirrer. It's what I do.
Yeah, he loves
that. Bobby's got jokes.
Yeah, I know. The biggest one is Johnny.
Nate learned that the difference between Johnny and Bobby is an orange chair. I love that belly laugh. That belly laugh is the greatest thing in the world.
Well, it's funny.
Scott learned that Bobby has the world's largest gerbil, and he thinks Johnny talks too much. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, but that's my cat, not gerbil.
Snowball learned that Johnny and VR are sometimes seen as the same person, courtesy of Ricky New York. Very good, Snowball.
Same
Good
person.
one.
It happens all the time.
Well, they're related. Of course they're going to look alike.
Going to the barbershop tomorrow.
Why is that for?
You got to get a cut.
A back massage. All right, I'm gonna start winding it down. Bobby, thank you so much. You're the man.
Yeah,
Are you going live? Let's do breaking news right now. Breaking news.
Well, is Sarah still on chat?
Sarah's still in the chat, and she said what many women across the world have all said at one point or the other. Yeah, Bobby.
Oh yeah, I'm going on, and I'm going on.
You're going on. Look at you trying to break up a relationship halfway around the world.
I'm just friends with her.
You don't say, "Ooh, yeah, I'm going on."
I know, but I could
sexy,
be a daddy.
sultry Bobby voice.
I could be a daddy. We're just friends.
Sugar daddy? What are you doing?
You want to
No, I could
be her daddy.
I could be.
Somebody pour cold water.
Too.
Can we get the cat to dump a glass of cold water on your lap right now to chill you out?
Well, if we had the thing, we could drop with King Mosky. Bobby, calm your freaky down, Bobby.
David, I don't want to tell you this, but you are incorrect. I think we're at 71 days.
Yeah,
I learned that David can't count.
Hey Siri.
Okay, guys. Bye, Laura. Bye, Johnny. Bye, Nick.
Bye, Bobby. I'm heading out too.
Yeah, 71 days, David. 71 days. Aurora, thank you for calling in twice.
Say goodbye.
You're welcome, Nick.
One more time tonight, I'm gonna have to put a restraining order on you. You gotta know.
Yeah. Wait. There's.
Have a good night, Aurora. Thank you so much for watching.
Okay, bye now. I'm going.
All right, Bobby. Are you going to do your stream?
Yeah.
Wow, he leaves so rude. He leaves so rude.
He's still there. Yes. Murdoch.
There you go. Scott, yes. Scott learned that Nick's son and ex-girlfriend have a great sense of humor.
True.
Bye, Sarah. Have a good night. Thank you for watching.
She left.
She's going to hang out with Bobby.
Listen, Bobby's the chick magnet. Good for him.
Murdoch, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that you look just like Samoa Joe.
Dude, I've been told that multiple times, bro.
You do.
I look like Tyrus?
Yes. You could pass for him.
I get that all the time.
Yeah, you could.
For years. 10 years I've been getting it. Since he was in the WWE and I started growing a beard, I get it.
And now I get
the dactyls.
And now I get the Solo Sikoa one. When I have my hair out.
Okay. No, well, he's got it shaved here, and it's like blonde down the middle. Like
I normally do. This is the part of the show that I do this for Nick because it turns him.
Yeah, I got to go Samoa Joe more than Solo for sure. Tyrus, he's on the Greg Gutfeld show every day. He's like straight politics, like commentator now. Crazy, but smart guy.
Yeah, I've seen some of the clips of it, but I haven't really clicked on it.
Yeah,
man,
he looks out of place, but he fits in real well because he didn't conform. He comes in with his gear and that's it.
Later, Hawk. Sarah, I have to tell you, I have to give you some credit. I think Bobby has adjusted his entire life schedule to fit your schedule halfway around the world. Like he knows she'll be up throughout the night, and now he'll be on into the night, knowing that it suits her.
Well, I have 2 questions for Sarah. Can I ask them?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Number 1, where is Bobby land on your list? And number 2, are you actually a Jet fan now? I think she might have converted. I'm not sure.
What list? What do you mean?
Oh, Sarah's got a list. Sarah's got the list.
Of what?
Suitors.
Oh, okay.
For her Johnny time. Johnny, you look so confused.
But
breaking news. She's now a Jet fan.
So let me ask this question to both of you guys then, right? Let me put this. Does it give extra points for a female if she is a Jets fan?
No. Bad choices. She makes bad choices.
Really? So the loyalty part of it don't come to play or anything at all?
I think that would help. I think that would help a relationship.
Right?
I would think so.
Be 2 miserable fucks together?
Well, automatically it's something that you both have in common, right? That you could look forward to doing together. So that's cool.
I'm teasing.
My
ex-girlfriend was a Jet fan, and she's been called the hard luck of her family because the rest of them are all Giants fans. Her 2 brothers, her dad, everyone's Giants fans, and she's given up on football. She's sworn it off. But she hopes the Jets win for me. That's it.
I learned that Murdoch is a Yankees fan.
You didn't know that?
No, I'm heartbroken by it, by the way.
Heartbroken? I live 10 minutes from Shea Stadium, City Field. So
that's even worse, bro.
No, it's funny. I remember the first game I watched. I was at my grandmother's house, and she had the Met game on. They were playing the Expos. And I remember they had the logos up before the game. And I was just like, eh. And then the Yankees came on, and I saw that broadcast with Phil Rizzuto. And it just grabbed me. And I don't know what it was. Maybe it was Donnie Baseball.
Don't say that name around you know who.
Hey, Donald Arthur Mattingly. Don't hate on
it. If Snowball is still watching, I want to say, Snowball, I got your Venmo, but I got your name with the Venmo. And I was like, who the fuck sent me money? And I was like, oh, that was Snowball. Because it doesn't say Snowball Venmo'd you.
But, Nick, I have we were talking Yankees before.
July is here. Happy training camp month. We have a month that we are in where football is here. And it's sad to always see June end and men's mental health awareness end.
And my birthday month.
Shut the fuck up about your birthday, dude. You had 15 dudes sing you happy birthday into a 5-hour stream till 2:15 in the morning.
I didn't have Murdoch sing me happy birthday.
Stop. It's not happening. Stop.
Murdoch?
Stop.
Is it happening?
My God.
I'll do it from the jacuzzi.
No, you will not. His birthday was June 14th. Let it go.
I'll send you a private one from the jacuzzi.
Oh, you send me a private one. I'm putting that shit on blast, brother.
There you go. Hey Nick, man. Yeah, I'm sorry the month ended for you, man. I mean, it was Pride Month's over, I guess. So
I don't care who people sleep with. I have zero interest. It's like I'm old school. It's a private life. Like people who you choose to sleep with is a private life. I wish
Yeah.
everyone happiness. I hope everyone has love. As long as you're not touching kids or being with pets, I don't care. I'm okay with it.
What the hell is?
That's me doing my Marilyn Monroe. Happy birthday!
Oh
You've
wow!
never
Look
seen
at
my
you
Marilyn
getting,
Monroe?
bro. You're getting into it, huh?
Oh, I totally get into it. It's a total. I
Damn, I
totally
need to
sell
see
it out.
that clip. You were
All
talking
right.
about the Yankees before, right?
If anyone has a birthday, you let me know, and you come on air, and I will sing "Happy Birthday" to you. I promise you. Wait a
This was
minute,
the best one.
Aurora, you're 40 days away.
You gotta
You're
sing
not
it, bro.
coming up soon. You and Bonesy, calm down. You're over a month away.
What's that,
All right.
knob?
Nate, you will come on, and I will sing you "Happy Birthday" for your birthday.
Oh, did you stuck? Are you talking about this
Oh,
one?
I'm sorry.
Are you talking about this, Nate?
Yep.
Side note: Nate's got a great beard.
Yeah, he does.
It's
I
very
like
thin.
it.
Mine's very, very thin. Like mine, is so thin. His is like fucking comes in like a pine tree.
So it's manicured and it covers everything. Just
Yeah, it does.
Aww.
my partner at work, he's got a lot of patches missing. Looks like a rat. Yeah, it's
I'm
like
sorry, Sarah. Sarah, when was your birthday?
June.
No, Snowball. You will not be sending me any Venmos with any sort of snowflake in there or snowman, which can be interpreted as a certain type of substance.
What is that?
Snow.
Snowman.
I don't understand
Snow.
it.
Snow.
Like Jack
White.
Frost?
White snow.
Oh, like the blizzard is getting ready to happen soon?
Cocaina. A Denmark Andy product.
I must have not been there. I don't get it.
That's very good for you.
Johnny.
All right.
Oh, okay. He's fucking.
Let's drop Boomtown. It's time for Boomtowns. What did we learn? Boomtown, I am ready when you are. I'm gonna buy one more. I'm gonna do one more.
I learned that when Nick tries to say stuff in Spanish, he sounds French. Can you say it again in Spanish, Nick?
Say what?
Anything in Spanish.
In Spanish?
Yeah.
¿Dónde está el corte de baño? Tu
Where's
madre
the
está
bathroom?
muy bien. Tu madre está muy bien en la cama con la pinga. Ay, ay, ay.
Whoa.
He just said.
He's talking about your mama and peepees.
I have no idea what I'm
bed.
saying. I'm just repeating what the workers taught me when I was 18.
That's fucking funny.
I have
That's
no
good
idea
wording.
what I'm saying. All right. I bought another membership. This one is to Luppy. Luppy.
Oh, Lumpy's cool, dude. He's good people's.
Luppy. I bought 3. We are 6 away from a new emoji that I believe we have to get in before Wednesday, or else we are going to fall back about a dozen more. Rick, don't say goodnight. It's like 9 o'clock where you are. You know you're going to Bobby's show.
Yeah, he is. Half the chat's gonna go over there.
Hell yeah, enjoy it.
Did Bobby start it yet?
No, he's yelling at me in my chat because we were having a conversation. Bobby, you left the show. I didn't remove you. You left on your own to go set up your stream. We'll be done in a minute, pal.
Bobby said that after his 8-hour and 40-minute stream.
He didn't get to talk enough. Sorry, Bobby. All right, here we go. Boomtown. I learned this show has tested positive. It took 10 seconds into his debut to say ejaculated. Congratulations, Zach and Zachariah. 2 Bobbies, 1 Discord. Taylor has a sweet ass. Taylor from Chili's has a sweet ass. Tomageddon anniversary. Yes. Bonesy, 8 balls for life. Bonesy, not with your nose, bro. Jesus Christ. That's fucking thing. Bonus, F the Jersey Shore. Don't give Uncle B coconut and pineapple. Someone needs to stop hitting the SAP button. Come on, 12 wins. Sacrifices will be made. Was not expecting to hear her poor uterus. Oh, he's so good.
He's so
He
good.
is so good. He is so good.
Yo no sé, pero él es bueno. Como él siempre hace las mismas cosas que está haciendo ahorita. Excelente.
Ay, papi, no.
Gracias, Boom. Tú sabes aquí. Para la gente.
Puedo no. I want to tell you something about my father. My father, rest in peace, Dad.
R.I.P.
Would watch the Spanish channel. He would watch Telemundo.
For the chicks.
He watched it, and there was some sort of comedy show on, and there was one of the hot chicks that would come out and like be like the Vanna White, like goofy type of like comedy.
Saturday nights. Sábado Gigante.
So one day I'm walking through the house. I'm drunk. I kind of go, "What the fuck are you watching?" He goes, "Oh, you gotta watch this. Watch. She's funny." And she does something, and he laughs. Now, my father can't even say no in Spanish. That's how little Spanish he knows. But he's sitting there watching Hispanic television, laughing when they laugh. Now, that's where I came up with my idea as a cable guy. For those of you who've never heard my cable guy story and theory, when you're a cable guy, you go into a lot of different homes of people who speak all different types of languages, right? You go into every type of person's home. My theory as a cable guy, and it works. I promise you, try this, and it works. When you are around people and they are speaking another language, when they laugh, you laugh. And I bet you they start speaking English all of a sudden. It's been tried and tested by many cable guys, and it always, always works out. Yeah, Yeti, I worked for Optimum in New Jersey for 14 years. And if you really want to fuck with them, you add one of these. Johnny, say something in another language. Just say something in your language that I won't understand. Just a sentence.
All right. Lo que estamos haciendo ahorita acá adentro, yo no sé lo que te está hablando. Hablando puro mierda.
You add a head nod and a finger wave with it? Boom. English the rest of the time. They're like, holy shit. But when like they laugh, you laugh and do like, I got you. I know what you're saying.
Este huevón no sabe lo que estamos hablando ahorita acá adentro. Está hablando puro mierda ahorita.
La pinga está mucho disappointed.
Oh, that's very good, Murdoch. That worked.
Good night, everyone. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. I want to begrudgingly, thank Johnny for filling in for VR tonight on Shenanigans and taking us down memory lane with the Jets safeties. It's always fun to talk about players of the past. It's a big passion of mine. And I want to thank Johnny for bringing that to the forefront tonight. For anybody interested in coming to either the opener with us or the tailgate with us, here's all the info right here. Screenshot this. If you have PayPal, you can send it to Boy Green. If you have Venmo, you can send it to me. The tailgate $65. The ticket is $140. It's $205 for both. Make sure if you send me a Venmo randomly, put your name in there, or your email. If you're Boomtown in the chat or Snowball, give me your real name and your email so we can. If you're getting game tickets, I need your email.
And don't forget that we're all going to be there as well.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Never hit my boy up. I've been hitting you up for a fucking selfie since Tuesday, Bonesy. You've been too sick to take a selfie. You're going to have time for a fucking 3-hour show? What are you talking about? Jesus Christ, female guilt trip you're throwing at me. You've been taking care of text message after text message of why you've been so busy at home taking care of everyone, and now you got 3 hours to hang out?
So was I the third option? I'm thinking.
No, I'm just saying Bonesy wasn't. No, you were the first one I asked. I swear. But like, why would I ask Bonesy when everyone's been sick?
I feel like this is lovers quarrel right now.
No,
Bonesy,
it's
are
not.
you trying to come at my man now, Bonesy? What's going on, bro?
Why am I anyone's man? You're my ladies. I'm the man. What the fuck? I know you're kidding, Bonesy, but I had to make sure. The chat loved you. The chat loves you, Bonesy. I had to make sure that nobody thought I was like being a dick to you.
Yo, his
And on
picture's
that note,
pretty
Bonesy,
cool.
DR is also on vacation next Sunday. If you want to, so, thank you, David. Yes. There you go. Yes, Johnny. Johnny, you were not third. You were like 43rd.
I knew it, bro. Damn it.
Bonesy, if you would like to cover next Sunday night for VR who cannot make it next week, you have first choice. All right, everyone. Murdoch, thank you.
Murdoch, love you,
Have a
brother.
good night.
Appreciate you getting
Go-
on,
go
man.
Love you
get
too,
in the
boys.
jacuzzi and call into Bobby's show.
I'm going to sleep. I got to be up in 4 hours.
Stay up all night on Bobby's show and go to work. It's a responsible thing to do.
That's
All right. Later, pal. Be good.
I
Later,
can
boy.
hear my wife like I'm pretty sure she's going back and forth. And I'm so scared to go outside, bro. Save me. Blink.
So there you go, everyone. Get that info. If you're coming to the opener, I do need money this week, preferably by the 8th. So get that in. We'll have a blast. We'll have a good time. And pray for health in the Bonesy house. That way he can hang out next Sunday night and co-host.
For real.
So, all right, everyone. Johnny, thank you so much, pal.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Good luck with wifey. Text me if anything goes down.
I'll put a picture of the new one in the Discord on there. So the 3rd is the day, and hopefully it'll be born on the 4th. The baby, her name will be Addison. So we are excited. I'm excited. I can't wait. So I'll be another Jet fan. Another one.
Roger, the jet wheel is Adam's thing. Y2K.
I mean, we could go on another hour if you want to.
I gotta wake up early. My new summer hours start tomorrow.
Got it.
It was nice for 2 weeks working 11:30 to 5:30, but tomorrow we start 9:30 or 9:45.
Hey, well, the Sunday Shenanigans was awesome, bro. I appreciate you getting me on. The fucking list was dope. It was cool seeing like how our list was almost very similar and all that. I mean, I have it right here to look up at Water to pull up some highlights from that. So thank you for that. So we can see who that is. And
Steve Atwater. Yeah, put Steve Atwater Broncos highlights, and you'll see a fucking human wrecking ball, dude. Anyone who went over the middle, he just destroyed.
Dude, I can't wait, Dan. That's fucking awesome, bro. And dude, keep doing your thing, man. I appreciate you. The show was awesome as always. Hopefully, I did my uncle some justice tonight. You know, I don't got the ill fit game like he does, but you know, got the hat game on point.
That's fine. Thank you.
Later, brother.
Good night, buddy.
Good night,
luck
man.
with everything this week.
Go Jets.
God bless you and the family, man. I mean that.
Appreciate that, man.
Snowball said that too. Later, pal.
Thank you, Snowball. God bless you too, and God bless everybody, and God bless America.
You're worse than me that's saying goodbye. He wanted to talk more. All right, everyone. Little programming notes with the channel here. Wednesday night. I'm not sure if I'm doing this Wednesday night, the 3rd. The township does a real big fireworks show, and I might head over there. It's right around the corner. It's 9 o'clock starts the fireworks. Maybe I'll come on 10 o'clock on Wednesday when it's over, But next Wednesday, the 10th, will be the launch of a new show here called First Class Flights with Nick Shine. It will be an interview show learning about a Jet fan, a content creator, maybe a former player, media member. It's going to be an interview style show. It's going to be probably the least chat driven show. You know, I'm a very chat driven interactive show. But just a heads up, this one will probably be the least interactive one. It's going to be a different side of me in terms of conducting like a good interview with someone. And I'm looking forward to the challenge and the venture and the project, and eventually having, you know, in due time, a lot of you guys on as well. You know, just, you know, the fans. Like, you know, I think something that's cool is meeting new people doing this. You know, Aurora came on tonight, hearing her story. You know, getting to know all the Jets fans, and getting to know, you know, how'd you become a fan? You know, what player, what game made you a fan? You know, learning about your backstory. You guys in the chat are such a big part of this channel and what I do here. And we're going to have content creators on. We'll have fans on. I might even rotate it. You know, there's so many of you guys in the chat. I wanted to come up with like a different concept of something that you don't see, and just go with that. So I appreciate all you guys and girls for watching. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel the way you do. June is over, and it was a very, very successful month for the channel in terms of growth of subscribers, memberships to the channel, and just overall really, really fun month. So here's to July being here. Comes in with no football, but we exit the month with football. So everyone, be safe, be smart this week with the holiday. Get the Uber. Don't drink and drive. Don't be a dumb fuck. Take care of yourselves. Take care of everyone else. And as always, be loud, be proud. New York Jets.